All right, looks like we're live. So yeah, um, hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all having a great day, night, wherever you are, and welcome to episode 108 of Let's Chat Live. Wow, can't believe gone to this episode. So yeah, let's see in my voice chat. Shall we? Waiting to greet me. So in my voice chat is Aussie, Shadow, and Blaze. Let's go and say hello to them, shall we, guys? Let's go and enjoy them. Say hello to them. Hey guys.
Hey, look.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I'm pretty well. Doing well.
That's nice to hear. And Blaze, I see you've changed your name to Top G now.
Yeah, didn't I think I did that last week. Yes, probably. I think it was on the last call. Last call we did. I did it.
Well, I'm letting the world know that you're Top G now, Blaze, aren't you? If that's what you want to go by. You're no longer Radcliffe 2.0, are you?
Yeah. Yeah, or McLovin 2.0. And I now have a new phone.
Yeah, that looks nice, Ozzy.
Yep.
Nice.
Hey, Luke, I got something really cool to show you quickly.
What is it, Blaze?
I found this as a like a concept poster. It actually looks really cool.
Really? Let's have a look. Oh wow, the Batman is that like for a supposed sequel, Blaze?
Yeah, it's like a concept. It's not real actually, but it does look cool.
It does, yeah. And who have they based Mr. Freeze's likeness on there?
I actually have no idea, but
I mean, if I was picking out to play Mr. Freeze in live action, I'd probably Ralph Fiennes as Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah, that would be amazing. That'd be another good choice.
I mean, I think he sounds close to, Maurice LaMarche or Michael Ansara's versions a little bit with his voice, so... And, of course, he's great at playing villains, isn't he, of course?
Yeah.
Amazing actor. And he, of course, earned more respect last year when he spotted J.K. Rowling as well in one of his interviews.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And right now, guys, I'm playing on my Vita, I'm playing Injustice. What's your good news, Blaze? Tell us.
So I leveled up on Horizon. I'm level 32 now, so I should be able to do the final mission now.
Are you going to record it tomorrow, Blaze?
When it's time, because I still have like how many videos do I have here? Like 3 videos recorded already here.
Oh, nice. So you're still going to be uploading some that you've pre-recorded?
Yeah.
Nice one. And also as well, Blaze, when you've done with Horizon, what are you going to play next on your channel?
God of War.
Oh, nice one. Is it going to be the first one or is it another one?
The 2018 one.
Oh, nice. Cool.
I'm really excited to play it because I never played it actually, but I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried to play the first game, guys, but I ended up raid quitting on Thursday night, because there's like a mission where you got to balance some of those narrow poles, and it's just too hard for me. I rage quit, and I don't want to play it anymore.
I hate those things.
In the Challenge of Hades part it is, yeah, and I hated that bit. So I'm just gonna go to God of War 2.
And try it. Keep going. Oh yeah, when it comes to Arkham City, I'm almost finished with the story.
Excellent. That's nice to hear, Shadow.
Yeah, I just defeated Mr. Freeze, and now I'm just gonna move on to the Joker.
Excellent.
And funny story about Mr. Freeze boss fight. I mean, he scared me.
He scared you?
Yeah, I mean, there was a part where he just popped out of nowhere, and I was like, "Holy crap!" Yeah, he did that to me as well when I played against him.
You've had to expect it with Freeze, isn't it? We're going on in the comments here. What's going on? There's 5 people watching, but no comments. What's going on?
Allow me. I'm just gonna post something.
Just say hello there.
Allow me.
Thank you, guys. And you're going to say hello there too. I read your minds.
And Darth Prime just joined.
Hey, Darth Prime, what's up? Great timing. Ain't it coincidence that, the last time there was no one here was Darth Prime to comment first? I was the moderators and all that, members, so yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, that. I think it was episode 94 the day I revealed to you guys I got a PS4. So yeah, guys, on Sunday I'm just going to play, God of War 2, skip to that, because Blaze said it's easier, didn't you, Blaze?
Yeah, God of War 2 is more easy, in my opinion.
Good. I mean, I know what happens, guys, because when I was younger, I watched the cutscenes as like a cutscene movie, so I know what happens anyway.
And you're gonna love God of War 3, that's for sure.
Well, Blaze, it's always my favourite because of a clips I've seen of it. It's an amazing game, phenomenal, especially for its time with the CGI and everything. Oh, Don DeCorleone's joined us. Welcome, Dom.
Came out in
Hello, Dom. Hope you're doing well, man.
It's a 2010 game. Wow.
2010. Wow, it looks good for its time.
Yeah.
Amazing.
When it comes to the shows I've been watching recently, I'm now up to season 4 of Better Call Saul and season 2 of Star Trek.
Excellent. You'll like season 4 Better Call Saul.
Oh yeah, this last week I finished the show Humans.
Oh, nice one.
And I'll be starting season 4 tomorrow. Season was cancelled though.
What a shame it got cancelled.
So yeah, right now I'm just watching the Harley Quinn show.
Nice. Right now, guys, I'm almost done with series 5 of Friends, and yeah, so far it's been a really funny show so far. Hilarious.
I'm just battling zombies in Black Ops 2.
Oh, nice. Right now, guys, I'm playing this Henry Cavill Superman on Injustice.
Nice.
Hey, Jess Penny, what's up? Wait, Blaze, what do you mean by Razor Most Wanted? In the comments there, what do you mean by that? I have no idea what he's on about.
I have no idea either.
It's probably Need for Speed or something like that. But I don't really care because I don't play those games anyway. Don't have any interest in doing it. So yeah. So Don, how's your week been since we last streamed? Oh.
Don. Connection issue again.
Oh, probably a connection issue, I think. Yeah. Oh God, hate it when this happens. You're paranoid, Jess Pena. Why is that? Paranoia can be a worrying thing, you know, sometimes, guys, can't it?
Yeah.
I try my best to avoid paranoia because it stresses me out.
It's happened to me several times.
Yeah.
I just went to get some snacks.
Blaze, I was asking you, what do you mean by Razor Most Wanted in the comments?
Oh yeah, that's from Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Is it now? Well,
yeah, he's the villain in the game, Razor.
I see. Hey Joseph, what's up? Just want to clash against Sinestro, guys, on Injustice.
Oh.
Sinestro's also by Troy Baker in this game as well. Does a great job as Sinestro.
Nice. That sounds fair.
My favourite Sinestro voice is Miguel Ferrer from the Batman show. Rest in peace. He's one I grew up when I was a kid. Watched that show when I was very young. Now I'm fighting Deathstroke. The voice of Deathstroke in this game, J.G. Hurt, is probably my second favourite voice of him behind Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman always would be my favourite Deathstroke of all time. So yeah, and speaking of course of Ron Perlman, this week coming will be my review for Blade 2 coming out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, this upcoming week I'll be finally rewatching Man of Steel.
Nice one.
It's February now.
That's cool. And Don, I was asking you before, but I didn't hear your response. I was asking how your week since we last streamed.
Oh yeah, the week was gone pretty good.
That's good. I noticed that you posted a rant for that new film called Inferno Pool or something.
Yeah, I
did. Well, based on what you've said about it, I'm not sure I want to watch it now. But I will tell you, Don, that after I finish watching the Star Trek films this week, I'll be watching, Meg 3 and whatever it's called, Meg 3 Egan, whatever it is.
Yeah, Megan. Yeah, Megan. It's just pronounced like that.
So it's just called Megan, is it? How you pronounce it? It's got a 3 instead of an E in the name.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll be watching it, guys.
I think Razor also does. I'll probably only buy it if there's an unrated version.
Yeah, who knows? It might do. They tend to release some films in extended versions, don't they? Sometimes so they could do it with Megan.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've done it with several horror films before, so we could do it with Megan. Who knows? Or just films in general, really.
I mean, I kind of found it's kind of good, but I find it a bit overrated on Rotten Tomatoes.
I mean, I heard from many people that apparently it's better than that Child's Play reboot from 2019.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, good. I thought that film was garbage apart from Mark Hamill.
That's an example of an overrated remake.
Yeah, I mean, Don, if people like it, then I can say it's an example of film I don't like, but people do like.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that actually like it just because it's called Child's Play again, and Chucky doesn't have comrades.
Yeah, well, I thought it was stupid, that movie. The only thing I liked about it was Mark Hamill, and that was it. Nothing else.
I mean, it's basically the sequel trilogy of Child's Play, pretty much. Yeah, like
it was awful.
People are basically. People could be like, "Why do you hate the remake so much?" Because Chucky's not supposed to be a robot.
He's not a robot.
All the people extremely hate him.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, guys, Chucky isn't a robot. He's a serial killer that possesses a doll. He's not a robot.
So it looks like Jason is Chucky to me. So it looks like Jason has only gotten the best remake so far.
I guess so. Because the Friday 13th remake I thought was really good.
Even the adults in the original Child's Play were actually more likable and actually more mature.
Yeah, of course they were.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the remake failed, because the characters in that I couldn't care less about.
That was what Chucky I cared about.
Yeah.
I work in retail much like Aubrey Plaza's character does, and I can tell you, nobody in my job acts like any of the workers in that store do. Nobody.
Well, that's good to know, yeah. That's proof right there, yeah. And when it comes to remakes, guys, I think an example of a remake, or maybe like a reboot that worked well for me, probably Evil Dead's reboot in 2013. I really like that one. But in case you guys are wondering, I don't call it a remake because of the end credit scene, just so you know. It's because of that reason.
Yeah, pretty much just a late sequel.
Yeah.
You can just call it that.
And I will be watching Evil Dead Rise. I can't wait for that.
Eventually, I need to get around to rewatching this vampire movie called Friday Nights.
Avermun's here, yay, and so's Daniel. Brilliant. Yeah. Hey, guys.
For the first time, I need to tell you something. Ramon's finally made it.
Yeah, he's here, yay. So, Daniel, you said, what did you say, Daniel?
So, I need to tell you something, and I guess I might as well tell Don as well. So, I know I was actually showing Ozzy, Shadow, and X-Blaze the filming location for the funeral scene for Fast and the Furious 4.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's only about, like, 10 minutes from my house, actually.
Wow. So you live not far from me. That's really cool, that.
Yeah, so I believe I was even standing in the exact same location where Vin Diesel was standing at. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where I was.
Wow. Yeah, it's really cool, yeah. You live quite close to it, and you actually went there, yeah? Really cool.
Yeah. And since I'm here, I might as well give my short review for Knock at the Cabin, because originally I had no interest and I refused to see it, but I unfortunately was dragged to it by my parents, so I might as well give out my review out.
It's a shame you got dragged to it. I hate when that happens.
So let's just get out of the way right off the bat. One of my main negatives was not Rupert Grint's performance, but how he got wasted in the movie.
Oh,
I just didn't like it.
Well, thank goodness I'm not interested.
I also found the ending pretty anticlimactic, but it's apparently based on a book that I haven't read, and apparently it's the same ending as the book, so at least it's faithful to source adaptation.
I guess, but yeah. Based on what you said, Daniel, I'm glad I didn't see it. Now, then again, I'm not really interested in M. Night Shyamalan's work anyway to begin with, that much.
Yeah, well, I'm done with M. Night Shyamalan after how bad Old was.
Thankfully, didn't watch that. I heard that was terrible.
I will say this, though. I do think that Dave Bautista so far has been very truthful to what he's saying about wanting to transfer into becoming a very serious actor, because he's not phoning it in, thankfully. He's just giving him like this three-dimensional performance in Knock at the Cabin, so at least he's owning up to his word.
Well, that's good. I mean, but then again, this won't be the only time, Daniel. I mean, because of his character in Blade Runner 2049 as well. He was serious in that too.
Yeah, that's true. Wasn't he also very serious in that Army of the Dead movie as well?
Somewhat, yes, and I guess also as well as his henchman character Inspector, Mr. Hinks, because I mean the character gouged someone's eyes out, so yeah, of course he's serious.
I guess you can say he's probably won my respect now for sticking true to his word.
Yeah. Dave's a legend.
I guess also Dune, I guess.
Wait, what? Sorry, Ozzy?
Dune.
Dune.
Dune, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my second favorite role of his, actually, guys. After
Finally,
Costra.
I am happy to report that Jonathan Groff is not wasted in this movie. He's actually not in a terrible movie. He's actually giving a good performance on like Piss Erection, so I'm happy for him. That's good.
And also, Daniel, was he better in this than he was in Frozen too?
Oh yeah, leagues better.
Well, that's great to hear.
I will say this though, the other guy that Jonathan Groff is with, because he plays a gay couple, the other guy he was with, he looked a lot like Eric Bana. Except he wasn't Eric Bana.
Who was the actor then, Daniel?
I don't know. I've never seen him in anything before, but he looked a lot like Eric Bana.
All right.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me search.
Well, my favorite role of it so far, guys, my favorite role of Eric Bana is Nero in Star Trek 2009.
That's true.
Yeah, that's my favorite role of Eric Bana.
I guess there's one other thing that I want to touch on. I think the one thing that we can all agree upon is that M. Night seems to really get the best out of child actors, like Sixth Sense, Unbreakable Signs.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And especially in this movie, the child actors are just really incredible.
Well, that's good.
That's good enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe that because I loved Haley Joel Osment in The Sixth Sense. He was great in that.
Yeah, that's my favorite role of this.
I mean, let's face it, guys. Haley was a great actor for his age, weren't he? The things he was in, really good actor.
Oh, yeah.
I've never saw it, but my favorite film from M. Night is easily still Unbreakable.
Yeah, that movie is great. Yeah, I love Unbreakable.
My favorite role of Haley Joel Osment is always going to be Sora.
Oh yeah, from Kingdom Hearts, is it?
Yep.
Well, I'll be sure to hear his voice when I play the games in the future because I've got them on PS4. So yeah.
That'd be kind of funny. That Sora means sky in Japanese. It's kind of funny.
Wow. What a pretty cool coincidence.
I also find Sora's walking animation really funny.
Really?
Yeah. It's because of his giant shoes, that's why.
Yeah. And speaking of watching movies for the first time, guys, Shadow, I believe you had a very unfortunate experience of watching Marnie's Mums this week, didn't you?
Yeah, and I hated every second of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've not got a full opinion on the film, guys. I mean, all I can remember is that I only lasted about 5 minutes watching it, so and I turned it off around the time my mum got kidnapped in the film because I thought the film was garbage.
Oh God! Yeah, wow. Yeah. I mean, I understand how you feel, man, because I wanted to turn that movie off.
What stopped you? What stopped you from turning it off, Shadow?
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of just want to see how it ended.
How do you go from 2009's A Christmas Carol to something like that?
Yeah, apparently it's the worst motion capture movie of all time.
Yeah,
it is.
And
I give it a 0 out of 10.
But hey,
it's not good about it.
But hey, at least we still had a better motion capture film called Tint in that same year.
Oh yes.
My favorite Nickelodeon movie. That's my favorite Nickelodeon movie of all time, guys. And in my opinion, the most underrated film by Spielberg.
Like, I don't know why that could have been the film that they did after Christmas Carol.
That
would have been better.
I don't understand. Like, this is literally the movie that killed Robert Zemeckis' company, Image Movers, and I really like that company.
Yes, it's a shame. I
guess that's another company that Disney destroyed.
Yeah, bravo.
Yeah, practically Disney. Practically, they shut it down. Practically.
Yeah, and I can reassure you guys that those 5 minutes of that film is all I'm going to watch because I don't plan to watch the rest of it anytime soon.
The rest of it is trash. You're doing the right thing.
I'll simply ask you guys, why should I watch a movie?
No reason to.
Yeah. And also as well, I didn't even want to watch it because that kid Milo was a little brat. I hated Milo.
He was.
Like, the way he spoke to his mum was just absolutely appalling for a kid like him. Goodness me. And I hate how he poisoned his cat as well with that food. Goodness me.
Oh,
hated that.
And why did they get Seth Green to motion capture for him?
Yeah, he wasted his time.
Yeah. So, guys, looks like I'm going to be gone for the next 2 hours because I'm about to go into the theater to go see Infinity Pool.
Oh, are you? Well, Daniel, Don posted a rant for it, so yeah, looks like he may not be good, but so all I can say is good luck.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And Don, I'll be sure to watch your review as soon as I finish the movie.
All right.
Nice
All
one.
right, take care, everybody.
Take care, Daniel. Have fun.
Care.
Enjoy.
Okay, Daniel.
I mean, when it comes to Mars Needs Mars, there was one satisfying scene.
Yeah,
I mean,
what happened with that, Shadow? What was it?
Milo's helmet got smashed, and he almost died.
Yeah, you know film's bad when you're rooting for a protagonist to nearly get killed, aren't you?
Yeah, I was cheering with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I was cheering when that happened.
yeah. What you got to show me, Blaze?
I got some crisps. I got Lay's cheddar.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Lay's.
Ah.
Right, let's try them out.
Yeah. As
Yeah,
Ozzy,
they're really good.
I see Ozzy's on mute, guys. So yeah. So Lamont, how's your week been since we last spoke?
Oh, it's been better than the week before it.
That's great to hear. Yeah, and so guys, when it comes to Star Trek, I'm nearly done watching the films. Tomorrow I'll be rewatching Into Darkness, and then on Monday I'll be watching Beyond, the most recent movie.
Yeah, Beyond is definitely the weakest one of the trilogy, but still pretty good for what it is.
Yeah, and some people reckon it's how Star Trek should end. We shouldn't do any more after it.
Yeah, but I'm stopping after Picard.
Oh yeah, Idris Elba is in Beyond. Is he?
Idris Elba, yes, he plays someone called Krall, I believe. Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah, he's the main villain of the movie.
Christopher Pine for real in the movie.
And in case you guys wondering, In Star Trek is actually how I got introduced to Benedict Cumberbatch as an actor.
Yeah, to me it was The Hobbit.
I mean, I didn't know who he was when I first saw first Hobbit movie. I didn't know who he was, but yeah, because he of course voiced Sauron in that film, didn't he? In that cameo appearance, and yeah, then he got fully introduced to Smaug in the next movie.
And Smaug is his least special role.
Yeah, that's my favorite role of his. Always will be. Oh God, Don! I've just got a notification on Twitter that apparently, you know, the new Scream film is going to have the longest runtime of franchise.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I just got
wait, what?
I just got a tweet notification, guys, from Geeks and Gamers saying it's going to have the longest runtime. It's going to be it's going to be 2 hours and 3 minutes.
I don't need a 2-hour Scream movie.
It's going to be apparently the longest one of the franchise too. But thankfully, though, guys, I'm not watching the movie.
I'm gonna stop at 5. I'm stopping after Scream 5 though.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to see a remake based on the worst movie I've ever seen.
And people say the trailer looked really bad too, so I'm thankful that I didn't see it.
Yeah, I can't wait for Ghostface takes a subway train with a shotgun.
Yeah, that's not Ghostface at all.
He's supposed to have a knife.
And I can already bet this killer doesn't even have a remote connection to the franchise.
Yeah, and you know what? As well, I don't blame Neve Campbell for not wanting to be in this movie, because yeah, apparently she didn't have a script, did she? So yeah, I can't blame her for not wanting to be in it.
I mean, I'm thinking one of the few people that didn't mind Scream 5, but I can see why some people hated it, because yeah, they really could have did better with doing it.
Well, that's my main bad quality with it, Don. Yeah, that's why I give it 7.5 out of 10. It's because of that reason.
Oh wow, Ozzy.
Yeah, and then that's
right
why I made that video.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they could have did better with this stuff.
Yeah, it's my third favourite in the franchise, Scream 2022, yeah, or Scream 5. I call it Scream 5.
Although I kind of think I should have gave a better title for that video, or what if Scream 5 was the actual end of the series?
Yeah, well, to me, it is the end of the series, because I didn't see it setting up any sequels at all at the end.
Yeah, that video was how I would totally end the series. I mean, and besides, I know bringing Stu back would be controversial when I explained that, but it would be poking fun at that stupid Palpatine cliche. Because, yeah, Scream 5 is supposed to make fun of requels.
Hey, Black Eagleman. Hey, Donnie. What's up? And Stu is actually my second favourite role of Matthew Lillard behind Shaggy, actually, as well, guys.
No, that's good to know.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard's awesome. And all I can say is I'm so glad that I didn't waste my time on this Velma garbage as well.
Yeah, don't watch it.
I'm not going to. I mean, I'll simply ask guys, why should I waste my time on it? Why should I?
Yeah, I would literally don't. I would literally ask the same question. Why should I waste my time on that garbage?
Yeah. Like, I stay true to my word as well. I stay true to my word.
Well, I forced myself to watch it, so you guys didn't have to. Thanks, Alton. Wait, what film was this?
No, we're talking about it's called a show. It's a show done, called the Velma Show.
Oh yeah.
You know the one that mocked the fans.
Yeah.
Insulted them.
Yeah, and
I hate what they did to Fred in the show.
Yeah,
Oh
one part that I found very disgusting, guys, was having made him dress up as Hitler.
Yeah. That wasn't very poor taste. Don't even get me started on that.
So as far as I'm concerned, guys, the crew behind that show can go to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that is just, damn right disgusting. So, yeah.
Also in the
very
first
offensive.
episode, there's nudity as well.
Oh, God.
And plus, they even wasted some good actors there, too.
Yeah. Who can do better in other things. I mean, what's unfortunate, guys, they have Frank Welcome as show voicing Fred's dad. Can you believe that?
Honestly, it's a good. I'm just gonna say it's a good thing Frank Welker's not voicing Fred in this show because they would have ruined him.
Well, of course he will, but yeah, they're making him waste time as Fred's dad for.
He didn't even show up in the first episode.
He's probably going to appear later on, but Ozzy, you're not going to find out, are you?
No, because I don't care for it.
Yeah. And based on what I've been hearing from Ryan Kinnell's video, guys, about it looks like it's getting worse and worse. And all I can say is, thank goodness I'm not watching it.
Thank God I watched Jada Vega instead.
Good old Mike Blaze.
Well, for some reason, the Velma show has risen to 1.4 again on IMDb.
Ridiculous. It should be the lowest rating possible.
1.1.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Dragon Ball Evolution like 1.5 or something?
I don't know, Blaze. What is it now?
Let me check. I think that's the worst movie ever made. So let's see if it's.
It is 2.5.
Oh wow, that's low. Wait, Blaze. What movie is this you're talking about?
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh yeah, I heard that's kind of like a very bad anime live action movie that was panned on release.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it sucks. It's so bad.
Well, I don't watch anime Blaze, so I don't care for it. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. You can literally tell that the guy that plays Goku is a huge miscast.
Is he now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, welcome, Patrick.
Oh, Patrick.
Good evening.
Good evening, Patrick. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm doing relatively well.
That's nice to hear. Oh wow, guys, Donnie Zane has watched Son of a Mask, and it's the worst movie he's ever seen.
Oh my God.
Well, Donnie, this is what happens when you watch a bad movie, innit? And I have already warned people before to stay away from that movie, and look what's happened. I mean, guys, for your own sake, don't watch Son of a Mask. It's one of the worst movies ever made.
Oh, don't worry. To me, it doesn't even exist.
Yeah, keep it that way for your own sake.
Speaking of bad movies, I just discovered something about Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, what about it?
Technically speaking, now it's a Disney movie.
Is it now? Well,
because the movie was by Fox.
Screw Disney.
The movie was by Fox.
Was it now?
Yep. And Disney owns that now. Yeah, that's another movie they ruined. Another franchise they ruined.
Bravo.
Even though that movie came out way before Disney bought them out.
Hey Connor, what's up? So Connor's worst movie is A Bad Day to Die Hard. Well, I can't blame you, Connor. I thought that film was garbage.
Pure garbage. Good thing I'm never watching it.
Just watch the first 4 films for your own sake.
There's only 4 movies.
That's how I like to keep it, really. And I mean, if you didn't know that was John McClane that Bruce Willis was playing right foot, you'd think it's one of his direct-to-video movies, which had negative reviews.
Because that's not even John McClane
Yes,
to begin with.
it's not John. It's just some random guy who's played by Bruce Willis. That's what it is.
What
Oh yeah, that's some good news.
But the one we were just talking about, Die Hard, the 5th one.
Oh yeah.
One
That's
that,
true.
one I think is garbage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's garbage. I know. Yeah.
And if you know we didn't know that Bruce Willis was apparently playing a character called John McClane, you think it's one of his direct-to-video movies because they were all panned on release apparently, from what I've read.
Yeah. You could totally guess that.
Yeah. John McClane. Good one, Exalted Nerd. John McClane.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I feel bad. And he, of course, went on to say that he hated the movie and he disowned it, so I can't blame Bruce for it. And of course, nowadays, guys, I hope he's doing well. Of course, retired. You know, it's nearly a year since he retired now. Goodness me.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I hope he's doing well. And I will check out his final film, guys, which is called Assassin. That's going to be out, I think, later this year. So I'll give it a watch as a way of supporting Bruce. He's probably going to get panned on Willis. I'll watch it to support Bruce.
I'm only watching the sport.
Yeah, the others I can't care less about because people have been telling me that they're all really bad, and I've seen, you know, reports for them getting panned. So yeah.
By the way, can I say something?
Well, yeah, of course, Patrick. That's why we do these streams. What is it?
Well, does anyone here remember why it was that I haven't done an episode of my Darth Vader series in over a year?
Yeah, I think, is it because of money issues, Patrick, didn't you say?
Yes, but
Yeah.
I now finally have my pension.
Yeah, I saw you announced it. Yeah, nice one, Patrick.
And how much money do you think it is that I get for it monthly now?
Well, Patrick, you said it yourself. It looks like more than 1,000 Danish krone from what you said.
$1 million in American currency.
Whoa, $1 million! Goodness me!
What? Actually, I gotta check this just to be sure. It's it's 5 zeros after 1.
5 zeros after 1.
1,000. 100,000 then.
Wait,
1,000,
okay. There's 3 zeros in 1,000, guys. There's 2 in 100. You know, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000.
Yeah, usually here when we are like in the thousands area, we also have like dot and then 25 or 30 and such.
Yeah, in terms of American dollars, if we're translating it to an American currency, then it's 1 with 5 zeros afterwards.
1 with 5, then that's 100,000, isn't it?
Okay.
But yeah, nice one.
I
That's
also gotta
amazing.
Make clear, it actually is technically 2. What was it again? You said.
So what?
1,000, yeah, it's actually 2,000, but 1,000 of that money gets used for different types of rent. So I'm only left with the other half to do with as I please.
Well, that's fine. But yeah, it looks like you've got plenty on you. Yeah, nice one. Are you going to use that for your Vader series, Patrick?
Yeah, I do plan on making this Transformers video I have planned first.
Oh, nice.
And I also have to do some stuff. For example, the whole reason why I didn't use any money on videos was because the whole reason to begin with why I was able to do that was because I got that helping money at the start of every month, which is significantly less than the pension money. But I was able to fall back on some savings that my grandmother had given me when I had graduated from school or something like that. But those savings ran up dry, and I no longer had enough money to both buy groceries for the whole month and use some on YouTube videos. So my sister and I agreed, my sister handles my finances, that it was better that I don't use money on YouTube videos until we had solved the issue.
I see.
So I still have yet to make a new deal with my sister about how we should manage money. So I'm not yet using it on YouTube projects until we've made that deal. And we also want to set up a separate account where I just have savings for future stuff that I might need more money for, and insurance, so that like if I have something stolen or something break on me, I have insurance for it.
Yeah, that's totally understandable.
That
Yeah.
stuff needs to be taken care of first.
Yeah, I get
And
that.
then I can start using it on YouTube projects again.
Nice one. It's great to hear.
Yeah, insurance is very important.
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you look after your money well, Patrick. Yeah, look after it well.
Yeah, because last night when
I'll give you guys an update when I have that stuff handled, basically.
Excellent.
Yeah, because I was going to say last night when I upgraded my phone, I got Apple Care for 2 years.
Oh, nice. 2 years.
So
That's good.
if my phone gets damaged, I could just bring it back to Apple.
Nice one.
Either way, do you guys want to know what that Transformers project is that I want to do?
Yeah, sure.
What is it?
Tell us.
Well, does anyone here remember that one Transformers game from 2003?
Is it based on G1, Patrick?
Yes.
Oh God.
Oh, that was bad.
I'm aware of that game, Patrick, because I really hate it. It looks horrible. Yeah, what about it?
Well, I'm basically working on making my own little fan redub of the game.
Oh, are you? Nice one.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, I have a full cast planned.
Oh, excellent.
And
Oh, nice.
And there are actually 2 people I've included on that planned cast that you guys might be familiar with.
And who are they?
Vermont and X-Blaze.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Well, the one's on mute, Patrick, so you have to text him afterwards to let him know that you've cast him, yeah?
Yeah, it's relatively, it's not very big roles, but nevertheless, I felt the 2 would fit the roles.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Wait, which roles?
Whatever. I don't know what roles they are.
Yeah, I'm gonna message Patrick directly quickly about that.
Yeah, if you guys want to work, you guys work with Patrick, you can message him. Can't and Patrick, you'll be fine with that, won't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell Blaze a little later.
Yeah, the one's on mute as well, so you have to tell him as well, Patrick. I'm sorry to have to work with you.
Excited? Are you excited to join Legionary on the next redub?
Yeah, sure. I'm just waiting for you to send the original footage and the script if there's any new dialogue or anything, and then I'll just try my best, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I normally
do what Oppo told me. I'm gonna send you the playlist so you can record your lines in advance if you want.
Yeah, but it's good to record in advance because you're busy, aren't you, Patrick?
Yeah. I also want to give a few little details on who I've got planned to potentially cast.
Yeah.
For Optimus Prime, I'm planning on getting Christopher Burns.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Any of you familiar with him?
Well, I know him from being Obi-Wan Kenobi in both Star Wars audio comics.
Yep. That's because a while back, I checked out a lot of his different auditions on Casting Call and found that he did a surprisingly good Optimus Prime voice. And the reason why I'm confident that I can hire him is because he is one of the voice actors who coincidentally happens to work on that, for that secret editing gig that I'm still having.
Oh, I see. That's cool. So you're going to cast him then?
Yeah, I haven't told him about it yet because it's still kind of a future project. But I do plan on letting him know at some point that I do plan on casting him. For Soundwave, I think you can probably guess who's going to voice him.
You, isn't it, Patrick?
What?
Is it going to be you?
Yep.
I thought so, because you've done the voice for some, of your voice work, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm actually curious, for anyone here who have heard it, what do you think of that Soundwave voice, by the way?
Well, I think it's great. It sounds close to Frank Welker. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, have you heard it, Blaze?
No, I didn't.
Tell you what, Patrick, why do you post one of your reels into an all-mic chat for them to have a listen to?
Yeah, give me a second.
And if you guys ever want to see it, it's also in my voice compared to my Soundwave as well.
Not quite. If I remember, that's my old Soundwave voice that's in that one.
Well, that one is the raw voice, isn't it? Where it's not got the vocoder effect.
Yeah. The one I'm gonna show is basically an updated one that I'm gonna be putting in the no mic chat.
All
so
right.
Give me a second.
Nice one.
Right, it's in the no mic chat.
Bloody hell, we've been streaming for like 40 minutes. Time flies, doesn't it?
Let me check it out.
Time will just fly. Yeah, we've been talking for like 40 minutes. Can you believe that?
What it won't pay attention.
Time flies, huh?
Time flies indeed,
Patrick?
yeah.
Patrick,
Yes.
is it okay if I can do the vocoder effects for you, since I'm good at that? Is it okay if I can do that for you?
Potentially, it kind of depends because I'm pretty satisfied with the vocoder effect I have myself.
Well, I'll tell you what, you two.
I think it sounds better.
Well, I'll tell you what, you two. You can probably talk all this, when you're working on a project, can't you?
Oh yeah, shall I send you the vocoder effect I used in my read-up? Patrick?
Sure, but again, it depends on whether or not I like it more than the one I've got myself.
Yeah, you two can discuss this yourself, yeah?
Yeah, this one's based on Fall of Cybertron, so let me know what you think of it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Blaze,
Do you listen to the video?
I'm not sure we're about to be vocoder Patrick wants, is it, Patrick? Is that a vocoder you want, though?
I don't know. I haven't listened to it yet.
Right. Anyway, guys, so I've noticed that we've been into stream for quite a long time, so and we've got some people watching, so I might show you guys what I got this week.
Oh yeah.
It's not much for guys, just so you know, because I didn't really get much, but yeah.
It's understandable.
Yeah, because I'm trying to save money, guys, and also simply because there's not much new games I've not played yet.
Oh, speaking of games, apparently there's going to be this RoboCop game coming out in June 2023.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting that, Dom. Can't wait.
Absolutely.
Got to get it too.
Yeah. So the first thing I got, guys, is like an Xbox One exclusive game, right? And this is a game which got released as like an Xbox One launch title, and I think I played it a long time ago, but I thought I'd give it another chance, which is a game called Sunset Overdrive. Which is where basically it's like an apocalypse game where an energy drink turns people into toxic mutants, and you play the character with like superpowers and all that, and it's parkour and all that as well.
It wasn't that
game in a while.
Spider-Man came out.
What, Blaze?
Wasn't that before Spider-Man came out by Insomniac?
Yeah, Blaze. It came out, when Xbox One was launched.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Then I also as well got a PlayStation game, guy, which Blaze recommended to me. This is actually not a PlayStation 4 game, but a PlayStation Vita game, which Blaze recommended to me, didn't you, Blaze?
Oh yeah.
Which is, of course, a game called Gravity Rush.
Oh yeah, that's a really good game on Vita.
Yeah, I thought I'd get it because you recommend it to me, Blaze. So then after that as well, guys, today in Manchester, I went to the Tech Fair and I got 3 things. 2 of them are Blu-rays, is another game, and 2 of them are actually horror films, guys. And it's a pretty cool coincidence. We talked about Friday 13th earlier because I got the extended version of the remake.
Oh,
and
nice.
yeah, and this is the extended version as well, guys. So yeah, the true version to me.
Yeah, I have that.
And the second film that I got, the second and the last one that I got is actually one of my favorite movie crossovers of all time, and easily my favorite crossover that I've seen between 2 villains, and that of course is none other than Freddy versus Jason. Yeah, I love this crossover. It's absolutely awesome in my opinion. Really awesome crossover.
By far the most underrated slasher film of all time.
Well, I'd say so. Yeah, I loved it.
could have gotten a sequel to that instead of a garbage Nightmare remake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Freddy vs. Jason.
I would have.
I think it's an example of someone deserves a sequel. Freddy vs. Jason.
Heck, I would even rather see a sequel to the 2009 remake in 2010 instead of a Nightmare remake.
So would I.
Yeah, like maybe like be set in like the holiday winter time where there's snow in Crystal Lake. I would like to see a film like that.
Yeah. I can't predict it correctly, but I got it. Freddy vs. Jason. Haha. Then the final thing I got, guys, is another game. This is for another PlayStation Vita game, which Blaze also recommended to me, didn't you, Blaze?
Oh yeah.
Because Blaze, you said apparently this game is easy to platinum, 100%, and this is actually a trilogy collection, guys, on the Vita, which I think you can get on PS3 as well, but unfortunately not on PlayStation 4, can you, Blaze? Sadly, always on mute. Huh. And this is a trilogy of a character.
Yeah, it's not on PS4, sadly.
Yeah, this trilogy, guys, is none other than Sly.
I have that on my Vita.
Yeah, Sly, guys. Sly Cooper, which is pretty cool. And it's actually a pretty funny coincidence that I got this game, the trilogy this week, because there's actually a pretty cool Easter egg in Ghost of Tsushima, which I discovered this week, guys, where you can literally cosplay as Sly in the game, and you get a trophy for it. Which is actually a pretty cool Easter egg right there. Then, guys, I got some figures this week, well, 4 actually. So, yeah, I got, more than what I'd usually get, which is pretty cool. So, from HMV today, guys, I got 2 of them. One of them is a figure for a female superhero, which, of course, is a figure of Batgirl. And this is from something called Batman 3 Joe, because I have no idea what that is, but I thought I'd get it because the figure looked pretty cool, so I got it. It's pretty nice. And then also a figure for an animated series version of another DC superhero, guys, which is the animated series version of Flash.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And just so you know, guys, there's no way I'm ever going to get a figure with a DCU Flash anytime soon.
Yeah, please don't.
Because I do not want a figure of evil Ezra in my room at all. Then, guys, I got a figure for another female superhero, which is actually from one of my favorite superhero games of all time, Injustice 2. They did a figure for his character from Injustice 2. Can you guys guess what that character is that I got a figure of? A female character. And in the game, she's voiced by Laura Bailey. I told Blaze what I got as well, so he'll probably know. No, it's not Wonder Woman Connor, because in the game she's voiced by my favorite voice actor, Susan Eisenberg. I said Laura Bailey voices this character.
Did you say hero?
Wait, what, Shadow?
Did you say she was a hero?
Yes, it's a hero character, not a villain character.
Supergirl?
Yeah, well done, Ozzy. It's Supergirl from Injustice 2. And it's one of my favorite roles of all time, from Laura Bailey, actually, as well. And then, guys, the final thing that I got is for a figure of a character who's going to be appearing in an upcoming movie, which I'm very excited for. And is also my favorite role of this actor as well. He's brilliant in this role, and he becomes this character by saying a word, and he transforms. Do you know what that character is?
Shazam!
Yeah, Shazam. Yeah, based on the upcoming film Fury of the Gods.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, and as I said in my community post, guys, Fury of the Gods will be my last DC film I'm going to watch. Because in my opinion, it's died.
Yep, RIP DCU.
Yeah. So yeah. And also, when it comes to unboxings this week, guys, I unboxed, of course, my figure of Cyclone from Black Adam, as you can see here. In my opinion, an underrated character in the movie. And also, as well, today, guys, actually, I unboxed my figure of Atom Smasher, who's, in my opinion, become a relief of Black Adam.
Oh yeah, Atom Smasher.
Yeah, I thought he was really funny. Definitely a great comic relief, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah. So got some pretty cool stuff this week. Yeah. So, what was your favorite things I got this week, then, guys?
Shazam for me.
Shazam, nice. Cool. Who else wants to say favorite things?
For movie, Freddy vs. Jason.
And your favorite figure, Ozzy, was Shazam, was it?
Yep, and for games, Sly Cooper.
Nice. I only got 3 games this week, didn't I? But yeah.
Oh, yeah, look, there's a fourth Sly Cooper game on the Vita.
Really? What's it
I
called,
think
Blaze?
Thieves in Time.
Isn't it? Yeah, I was gonna say I have that game too, but I haven't even started it yet.
Well, I'll see if I can find it, Blaze. I mean, I prefer to get PS Vita games physically because of storage and all that. Because when you get them digitally, they take up a lot of storage, unfortunately.
And also, when you have no internet, you can't play them.
Well, that sucks. I hate it when games require internet to be played. It's very annoying.
Yeah, Need for Speed 2015 does that. It's actually annoying.
Ugh, that sucks.
See now what? See now why I didn't get the Evil Dead game, even though I would really like to play it.
Thankfully, I've got strong Wi-Fi here to play it on.
Plus, not only that, I can't use my Xbox Gold account, so even if I wanted to play it, I couldn't.
Unless you got it on PS4, Ozzy. It's on PS4
Yeah,
too.
pretty much.
That's what I've got it on.
Actually, speaking of incredibly annoying things, I also have something I'd like to rant about.
Go on, Patrick. What's
All right.
happened?
Okay.
So, is there anyone else here who can only fall asleep under specific accommodations?
It depends on the accommodation, really.
Yeah, it depends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes.
Me, I can only fall asleep if it's dark with a tiny bit of light. If it's too bright, I can't fall asleep. If it's completely dark, I can't fall asleep.
For me, I can
Basically-
only fall asleep when it's completely dark.
Yeah, when it's nighttime,
Okay.
that's when I know it's time for me to sleep, and I just go to sleep when I genuinely feel tired. If I can't go to sleep when I stay up, really.
I mean,
But basically, I can't fall asleep in complete darkness. I have to have a little bit of light. And usually, I have no problem with that because I'm thankful to be on the second level of my apartment building, which almost perfectly matches my windows up with the faint street lamps outside.
Oh, so that's a
Which is
bright
very
light.
nice. So it brings in the right amount of light.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know it? Right now, thanks to I don't know what, the fuses or whatever wiring gives power to those very specific street lamps in my part of the area where my apartment buildings are have gone out. So those street lamps right now don't work.
Oh dear,
no.
that sucks.
So yeah, basically, right now, if I have to fall asleep, I have to have the freaking light on my kitchen table turned on because that brings in just the right amount of light. Annoying thing is that uses my power.
Well, that's
Street
very
lamps are for
unfortunate.
me, of course, free, so I don't have to end up using any money on that. And it really doesn't help either that right now Denmark has. I think it's because of the war over in Russia or something like that. I could be wrong, but something does that prices for electrical bills have gone up in Denmark. So
I
that's
see.
really bad timing.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, I just sleep with a nightlight when I go to bed because I still don't like sleeping in complete darkness. And I also have the blinds closed on my windows because when I'm because I'm gonna get it out of the way. When it's nighttime here and the blinds are open on my window, it is creepy.
Well, I can see what you mean. Yeah. Whenever I go to bed, I make sure my curtains are shut because I like privacy.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
'cause-
blinds open all the time.
Because I know I woke up, I had this weird thought when I looked out my window. There was something there.
Oh god, that's scary.
That is scary. Yeah, because sometimes my mind messes with me. Like one time I woke up and I thought there's like shadow people right next to me.
Oh god, that's freaky.
Oh yeah, sleep paralysis. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah, I've had sleep paralysis before. Even had the hag jump on me.
Oh god.
Basically, you can't move and you can't breathe, and your mind messes with you. Basically, your nightmares come to life. That's what it is in a nutshell.
Oh god.
Damn.
That is scary.
Very scary.
have my blinds open all the time, but to be fair, I'm on the second level of my building. So if I was on the first level, then it would be a different story.
Mm-hmm.
I live on the third floor.
It doesn't really help my case. It's I literally have 3 NECA figures of horror movie characters on my shelf.
Yeah, that's
So
definitely scary.
So yeah, if they end up falling on me like Freddy did, then that's gonna be freaky.
Yeah.
Wait, you say 3 figures, Ozzy? What other 2 aside from Freddy do you have?
Jason and Candyman.
Oh, nice, and they're on display, Abby. That's really cool.
Yeah, I remember how I pointed out how unfortunately my Candyman figures from Day of the Dead, not Day of the Dead, Farewell to the Flesh, but I'm fine with it since it's still the original Jacker from the first movie.
They should have just marked it as being from the first movie, then it's gonna have the same outfit.
Yeah, and speaking of Candyman, I'm gonna get out of the way. I did not watch 2021. I only looked at the opening logos, and I hate it.
Yeah,
because
I hated
why
that
would you-
movie. It was a
I
letdown.
thought the opening scene was cringe. Like, why would you put on the Candyman song from Willy Wonka?
Yeah, that was just stupid.
Also,
Especially,
the
I don't even
Lexus,
like that Willy Wonka movie anyway. So
Also, the
that
Lexus
annoyed
very
me.
inverted.
And besides, Candyman's not even connected to that anyways, so that makes no
Exactly.
sense.
Exactly, and it doesn't help that I hate the Willy Wonka movie anyway. I strongly prefer Tim Burton's movie.
And they're like, yay, go ahead, ruin Willy Wonka for me now.
Hmm. You got Spider and
5
DD,
more
Connor. Nice
minutes.
one.
Oh, yeah, leave
What, Blaze?
5 more minutes and the video episode.
Oh,
The
excellent.
video
We can
episode,
watch
5
it. We have to
minutes.
buy, can't we?
Oh, my father.
Are you going to join us?
What, sorry?
Is Patrick going to join us on the watch?
That depends, because Patrick's really busy, aren't you, Patrick?
Join you on the what?
Watching a read or after the stream, Patrick.
Not really. I tend to watch them in my own time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
By the way, Blaze, did you watch the Soundwave video?
Yeah, I did.
Did you think of the voice?
Really good.
Thanks.
Yeah, it is good voice. Yeah, really good. And
Yeah, I saw the video too. I thought it was really good.
And guys, I've just done the full house battle as Superman.
Well done.
I just defeated
Yeah, look,
Scorpion.
I was playing MKX,
Yeah.
and I finally hit the whole initial brutality.
Nice one. Does that give you a trophy if you do it, Blaze?
Sometimes they do, but not always.
Hmm. Yeah, I gotta say though, I think PlayStation has a much better, gaming experience for me than Xbox due to the trophies. Because if you feel like you're achieving something. I mean, I will admit, guys, that when I got my platinum for Spider-Man, I felt like I won the Oscar.
Actually, speaking of video games, there's actually a game that I used to play a lot when I was younger that I've recently just started to get back into playing again.
And what's that, Patrick?
Angry Birds Epic.
I love that game.
Oh yeah, Angry Birds Epic. Yeah, I heard about that game.
That is one of my favorite RPG games of all time.
To this day, guys, I still play the Transformers version of
surprisingly
Angry Birds.
fun. Oh yeah, that's a fun one too. But I personally like Epic a little bit more, just my own sort of thing. Yeah, I completely forgot, Luke. You did videos on that game.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to know my favorite Angry Birds game in general, it's Angry Birds Star Wars.
Well, I can see why. Yeah, I played that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I played that one too.
My Angry Birds game is the original one.
Yeah.
Especially loved the trailer for that game with Ian McDermott.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Yeah.
I think it was just so amazing how Rovio got him back.
For that trailer, yeah.
Isn't that the first time he had played the Emperor since Revenge of the Sith?
I think it was, yeah. It was before he came back in Rebels Series 4, weren't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, hard to believe it. Hard to believe his first performance as the Emperor since Burns was in an Angry Birds trailer as a pig version of Palpatine, Emperor Piglatine.
I remember correctly, this game was released way before LucasArts shut down.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I miss the days of LucasArts.
I miss the studio.
Yeah. Right now, guys, I'm on Injustice. I'm playing as Batman from based on Arkham City. Because Injustice is an amazing game. I'd recommend it to any guys who are DC fans like me.
Oh, don't worry, I am gonna play that game.
Well, I know you're going to enjoy it, Shadow. I have no doubt about it. And
By the
Ozzy,
way,
Ozzy, are you going to
oh,
play as
sorry.
well, Ozzy?
Yeah, if I can get the game again.
Well, it's on the Vita actually. You know, you can probably get digitally, can't you?
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna look for a physical copy first.
Good idea.
PS4 as well.
It's on PS4 too as well. You know, the Ultimate Edition as well. So yeah, you're in luck. Like, what are you saying,
Yeah,
Patrick?
Oh.
Go on, Ozzy.
I think I said at one point I was gonna get both the Vita and the PS4 version.
Oh, really? Nice one.
By the way, is Vermont there now?
Yeah.
He appears to be, yeah.
I just want to tell you, Ramon, that I have a planned Transformers project coming up. There's a small role in there where I plan to cast you in there.
Oh, really?
It's a very small role, so I suggest you shouldn't get your hopes up super high. But it is a relatively small role that I do think you would fit pretty well. So,
Oh, that's okay. I'm okay with small roles. Like, I feel more confident doing small roles instead of big ones like I do on Legionary.
Oh yeah.
Free video game.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Basically, just take the cutscenes and redub them.
Okay. I'll be up for that.
Wait, Blaze, why put Shaquille O'Neal in the thumbnail?
He also put Nathan Drake in the thumbnail too.
And it looks and
Walking Blunder, I think.
yeah.
By the way, I actually recently found out something kind of cool in relation to Transformers.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, you know how there's that new Transformers show, Earthspark?
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I recently found...
for everyone's benefit.
I basically just found out Keith David is going to play Grimlock in it.
Is he now?
I think it's season 2. In season 2, I think.
Well, I don't really care
admit,
about that show. I'm not
cool
watching it.
Choice.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm not watching the show. I mean, mainly because Peter Cullen's not even in it. So I'm not watching Transformers without Peter Cullen.
Yeah, without Peter Cullen, not watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Also, Optimus is cursed in that show.
Yeah, exactly. His design in that show looks cringe.
I think everyone that show looks cursed.
Yeah, and also apparently, guys, in the show, guess what as well? In the show, guys, Megatron is on the good side. He's good, not evil.
That makes no sense. That makes no sense. That is not Megatron.
Ridiculous.
I don't got a problem with that.
Well, yeah, of course, Patrick, because,
plus...
you know, you seem to be happy with that, don't you? But I'm not happy with it. Megatron's a villain, for God's sake.
A Soundwave sounds like me in the show.
Megatron's a villain, not a good guy.
It's more generally just because I like how they did it in the IDW comics.
Well, they did it
better.
better.
Pretty well there. Although whether or not they do it well in this show is something I don't really know about.
Well, it makes no sense in the show at all. That's what annoys me.
I mean, speaking of Transformers, I guess you guys are glad to know that last week I finished my Transformers marathon.
Nice one.
And at least you'll notice what the right choice I made when I was watching those movies again.
Yeah, you did the right thing stopping at Darker Moon and going to Bumblebee, Ozzy. You did the right thing. Darker Moon is where we should have stopped.
Yeah, because I'm not watching The Last Night again.
Don't. It's trash.
And to think I was excited for that movie when it was announced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting or something, but when I did so, oh god.
I hated the aspect ratios. What was Michael Bay thinking even?
They wouldn't stop changing. It was stupid.
And that's like 2 hours of my life.
I probably have a bit of an uncommon opinion in regards to that movie.
Yeah, I think you mentioned some of it. You like it, don't you, Patrick?
I don't think it's a good movie, but I enjoyed it pretty decently.
Well, that's fine.
Granted, I do think it's too long, but I actually did find the characters kind of tolerable in that movie. Like, for example, I find the characters in Revenge of the Fall and Dark on the Moon to be a lot more insufferable than the characters in The Last Night, for me at least. And I'm not going to call it a good movie, because I don't think it is.
No, it's not good.
But
in my opinion, it's garbage.
Tolerable than some of the other movies.
It is the furthest thing from a good movie.
It's basically
in
a
my
guilty
opinion, it's
pleasure
garbage.
movie for me.
Well, in my opinion, it's garbage.
Again, usually guilty pleasure movies are usually movies you consider to be bad, but you still enjoy them fine enough. That's sort of what Last Night is for me. I enjoy it fine enough, even though I don't think it's a good movie.
Well, an example of a film I like that a lot of people don't like is something called Grown Ups, Patrick, a comedy film called Grown Ups.
Oh yeah,
that movie's so funny.
yeah.
I mean, guys, the film that deserves a hate is the second Grown Ups movie, not the first one. Because I hate the second Grown Ups movie.
What did you think of the Zohan movie, Luke?
Underrated, in my opinion, Blair. I thought it was funny.
Here's the thing I don't get, though. If people hated the first Grown Ups movie, why would they make a sequel for it in the first place?
I have no idea.
Money.
It was Sony.
Oh yeah, I finally finished fighting Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat 9.
Nice one.
It's great.
Because I'm gonna admit it now, I literally changed the difficulty to just beginner because I was getting really annoyed.
I always play on easy mode anyway.
In MKX, I play on hard mode.
Yeah, guys, whenever I play games, I always go for easy mode because I can't be bothered doing the high difficulties at all.
And then on tech,
I usually if I were to fight bosses in games, I just put on normal.
The only time I put on hard difficulty is when I played Blade and Sorcery on my Oculus. And
yeah, I swear you've played nearly every game console, haven't you? Every game console that exists, you've played, haven't you? Pretty much.
The oldest I've played is Atari 2600.
Yeah, isn't that a console that awful ET game got released on?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, because I heard that game was regarded as one of the worst games of all time, and people dumped it into landfill, and Just Cause 3 made a joke about it.
And to be honest, I don't blame them.
Yeah, because in case you're wondering, Ozzy, do you remember how the games got dumped into landfill because it was such a bad game?
Yeah.
Well, Just Cause 3 made a joke about it because you can find like a landfill pit in the game when you fire an RPG at it, and it reveals old Just Cause games in there as like a joke referencing ET.
Oh, that's honestly pretty funny.
Yeah, the East West Just Cause 3 were really good. That game, in my opinion, is also awesome. Just Cause 3, really awesome game.
I can't believe the fourth one.
It's kind of funny how I'm kind of making fun of my favorite movie of all time. I think that's kind of fun.
It's ironic into how that awful game is based on your favorite movie, isn't it, Ozzy?
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I appreciate ET a lot more nowadays is because it was not turned into a franchise.
Yeah, in my opinion, it works as a standalone movie.
Yeah, there's a tweet that Az tweeted out, and I 100% agree with him on it. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, show us. Checking out the next video, Connor. That's great. Yeah, it's going to be coming to America.
Really?
What, Blaze?
When you play Dead Space, there is one annoying section in the game.
Oh, really? Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, when you play it, I'll tell you what to do.
Okay, nice one. Go again with Xbox 360.
Because they also appear in the second game and the third game.
Second and third game, okay. Even with the second one, your favourite, isn't it, Blaze? Huh?
Yeah.
Found a tweet. I'm going to post in no mic chat.
Please do.
Let's see it.
Oh, this I want to see.
Yeah, thank you, Az.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make universes. Yes. Try to make one good film. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because some films are better off on their own. All right, take care, Connor.
So there's a lot of movies that should just be standalone.
And I've already covered in my series the films did not need a sequel.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of movies nowadays that are not standalone anymore.
Which is very unfortunate, because some of them should be standalone anyway. I mean, tomorrow, guys, the video I'm covering is going to be another film which was standalone, which is coming to America, a comedy movie.
Well, I did the sequel take so long to make.
Yeah, and the sequel, in my opinion, was crap. And as you guys probably have guessed, my biggest bad quality with the film is it wasted James Earl Jones.
Yeah, I hated how he got killed in
the and the way his character died and the film was pathetic as well. Like if we're trying to make me laugh, it failed miserably because I didn't laugh. I was actually pretty annoyed.
This is how I died, boy.
Well, Blaze, he literally says to him, "I'm going to die now." Then he literally dies after saying it.
Oh my god.
That is very pathetic.
It's horrible. And they better not do a
Really,
third.
that's how you-
They better not do a third movie, because if they do, I'm not going to watch it.
I mean, that's how you set up James Earl Jones? Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, indeed, ridiculous.
It's probably gonna take them 10 years to make the sequel.
I think they said that's the plan, Blaze. I don't know why it's taken so long. And apparently, they're making a 4 Beverly Hills Cop movie as well. But I'm not sure how I feel about that, though.
I mean, I got no comment because I haven't seen any of the movies yet.
I'd recommend, the first one, especially. Eddie Murphy's great in that one. And especially the theme tune's also iconic as well.
Well, yeah, Luke, so when are you gonna be watching Undisputed?
I don't know, Blaze. Next week I'm going to be watching. I'll be starting to watch Ip Man with Donnie Yen.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love them.
Yeah.
So,
Luke, what's the weakest?
Wait. What? I don't know, Blaze. What is weakest?
The third movie is the weakest, in my opinion.
Okay.
So look, when are you planning to watch the Conjuring movies?
I don't know. I haven't decided. I might probably go out to horror when it's Halloween time, guys. Anyway.
Blaze?
Yeah?
What do you think of Shiva from Mortal Kombat?
What version does she appears in the game?
The Mortal Kombat 9.
Oh, she's annoying.
Yeah, because I'm fighting her right now. That's why I ask. Just to give you some context.
All the time. She jumps.
Yeah, it is so incredibly annoying. And I just beat her up. I just won.
Wow. Well done.
And I was literally at very low health.
Critical win, yeah. Wonder if MK's got a trophy where he got to win on low health, like Injustice has, which I won from one of the events.
Find out. I'm gonna go to its trophy. I'm gonna go find its trophies.
Well, you should know, obviously, because you get a notification about winning a trophy.
Yeah, I only have one. I only got one trophy from that game.
And just so you know, guys, when I've got to level 100 in Injustice, I'm going to then move on to MK9 and get some trophies on that.
The only trophy I have in Mortal Kombat 9 is block this, where you have to perform 10 hit combos with any fighter.
Oh, nice. And how did you get that, Ozzy? Who did you play as to get it?
I think I just probably played a Scorpion, maybe.
Nice.
Wait, Luke.
What? Hey, about Dollar, what's up?
In Tekken, there's 2 trophies where you have to be low health and full health without taking damage.
Oh, wow.
Hey, look, you made Vermon's muted. I would have been telling this, but there's a trophy that's based off of one of the James Bond movies, License to Kill.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. All you have to do is it says here, complete fatality trainer.
Oh, nice. I love the references in some of the trophies like that. It's really cool. But yeah, in my opinion, guys, Mortal Kombat 9 has the best character roster out of the Mortal Kombat games.
Oh, yeah.
If we're talking like, the main base game character, not DLC or whatever. And of course, MK9, has the distinction of being the only NetherRealm game so far to have a character who's exclusive to a console, ain't I right, Blaze?
Yeah,
Kratos. Because he's only on the PlayStation version of the game, isn't he? As far as I can recall. I'm not sure if anyone else is exclusive.
No, it's only Kratos. He's exclusive to the PlayStation version.
So it's only him?
Yeah.
Nice one. It'd be cool if he did it for future installments, but, I mean, apparently, Blaze, we were considering to add Master Chief or Marcus Fenix into MK9 for Xbox versions.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that'd be great because, I've heard those characters are fan favourites among video gamers.
Oh, yeah, you're going to love Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah, well, I'll be playing the games when I played Halo, Blaze. But when I've finished, of course, Injustice, I'll be playing Assassin's Creed Unity on Xbox.
I actually gotta go now, guys.
You go in, Don?
Yeah.
All right, well, it was nice to have you here. You take care, yeah?
Yeah, take care.
Take care, Don.
Take care. Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah.
Take care.
Nice to have you.
Right now, I'm fighting Baraka. I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah, Baraka, yeah.
Baraka.
He has sharp teeth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Please don't bite me if he bites me.
I've gone to Ed Boon and he had to use fake nails for Baraka's face.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, I found out something kind of cool. So you know how in the original Mortal Kombat games,
Mm-hmm.
the characters are just actors in front of a green screen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you think they did Goro in those original games?
Yeah, and it's stop motion apparently.
Really?
Was it?
I think it was a claymation puppet that they animated that they just animated into stances like stop motion.
That's cool. Well, I'll try and play the original one day, Patrick. See what I think of it. Yeah.
I played it once, but that was a while ago, back in 2015. How I remember is that my family and I were on vacation, and the hotel we were staying at had a huge gaming room.
Oh
And
wow,
I found
that's
the original.
pretty cool.
And oh shit! Oh crap! I dropped my PS Vita. And basically, I walked in and I found arcade machines, and the first thing I saw was Mortal Kombat.
Nice, on an arcade. That's really cool.
And I went up, I touched that joystick, and I played the original Mortal Kombat for the very first time.
Nice.
I played the original Mortal Kombat on PS3 as well.
Yeah.
And yes, I did lose at my first match.
Is
I'm gonna get that out of the way.
Is it on PS3, Blaze, the original Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, you can use it. You can play it through emulators there.
Oh, nice, because I'm planning to get a PlayStation 3 in the not too distant future, and hopefully I'll be able to play the older Mortal Kombat games on it.
And now I'm fighting Shadow. Get it?
Yeah. Nice one.
And yes, I'm playing as Cyrex right now.
Nice.
Oh, you're playing as Oppo. You're playing as Oppo.
Alexander was really good at that, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was. Great job.
And isn't it kind of cool because I think he doesn't know much about Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know much either.
He's not really familiar with it, guys. Yeah, he's not familiar with it.
I'm still trying to learn Mortal Kombat as I still keep going. So practically, I became a Mortal Kombat fan last year.
Wait, so are you fighting Johnny, Shadow's character?
Yeah, Johnny Cage.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
He's also one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, in my opinion, he's the funniest character in the franchise.
Oh,
yeah, he is.
If you play Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, Johnny Cage has a really funny fatality there.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll see if I can play that game one day, Blaze. What consoles is it on?
It's on PS2, but you can play on PS3, thankfully.
Oh, nice.
I mean, if they do a sequel to the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie, I hope they bring in Johnny.
I think the ending of that movie was hinting at Johnny being in it, and a follow-up.
Hey, by the way.
Yeah, Patrick.
In regards to that game, the Transformers game that I want to fan dub.
Yeah.
My general plan for that is, since I currently don't have a way to remove the text in the dialogue, like the text boxes.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a slideshow of images, almost like a storyboard.
All right.
If the new dialogue in there that I have rewritten. Basically, I like the general story for the game, but it's all muddled by poor execution.
Yeah, it is badly.
Bad voice acting, bad casting, and a weird writing when it comes to some of the character interactions.
Also, the gameplay is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't comment on the gameplay because I haven't played it. But so I do think that there is a decent story in here that is just covered in a pile of crap in the form of bad voice acting, bad casting, all that stuff. Basically, metaphorically, I want to scrub away all that crap and try and polish it,
That's good. That's good of you, Patrick. Yeah, nice one.
Here's actually something kind of ironic.
What's ironic?
Due to the fact that this game got such bad reviews at the time, this isn't 100% confirmed, so I could be wrong here, but due to the bad reviews at the time when they were making the English dub, the game was never even released in any English-speaking countries. So the English dub ended up being pointless by the time they finished it.
Wow.
That's pretty funny, but yeah.
Wow.
What I'm wondering is, Patrick, is but why is there clips of the English voice on the internet if it didn't get released, on consoles or whatever?
No, the game was made in Japan.
So why is there like English voices you can listen to on YouTube or whatever then?
Because for some reason they still included it in the game. I think maybe the dub was finished at the time when they had planned to release it in other countries, but never bothered to because of how bad the reviews for the game were back in Japan.
I see.
Yes.
Yes.
I could be wrong here, but I think that's the case.
Yeah.
The English dub essentially ended up being pointless.
Yeah, pointless indeed, yeah, because it didn't get released in English-speaking countries. And I've noticed with Japanese games, guys, which international, that they still usually retain the English language, but they have Japanese subtitles on.
Yeah.
Like GTA 5, for example. Because internationally, guys, that game is still released in English. They didn't dub it; it's still in English, but with subtitles. And if you guys, if you guys have seen the Japanese version of GTA 5, it's very different to the English version. Very different.
I've seen some of it, and I honestly think it's really funny.
Yeah, I laugh at some of the things he did.
Honestly, it would be really funny if they actually did dub the voices in Japanese. I just feel like it would be really funny.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, I wonder why they didn't dub it. Maybe it's because it's too much to dub. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, God of War got a Japanese dub.
Yeah, and what's cool, Blaze, is the voice of Kratos is the same person that dubbed Optimus Prime and also Kevin Conroy's Batman and Samuel L. Jackson and also Arnie, Tessor Genda.
He's actually really good as Kratos.
He's my favorite Japanese voice dubber of all time, actually, Tessor Genda. But obviously, guys, my favorite Kratos of all time is T.C. Carson.
Yeah, no one can beat him.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned.
I think people have basically just said that T.C. Carson is best as middle-aged Kratos and Christopher Judge is the best as old Kratos.
I suppose, yeah. It'd be great if he came back as Kratos for one day, T.C. Carson. I think he deserves to come back as Kratos one day.
Apparently he was rumored to play Kratos in a flashback in God of War 2018, but he didn't come.
What a shame.
I think I read somewhere that the reason why TC couldn't return to play as Kratos is because he wasn't the right body size for the mocap.
Yeah, that's what I read for it. So yeah, I mean, he'll just voiced him more, couldn't he?
I mean, yeah. For example, when they did Ultron for the MCU, they had one guy do the motion capture, and then they, of course, had James Spader doing the voice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Kratos had the same thing.
Yeah, we could have done the same thing, yeah.
T.C. Carson was the voice, and then someone else was playing him.
Yeah, God of War 3.
You know what's funny, Luke?
What?
In God of War 2018, Christopher Judge plays in cutscenes for mocap.
Oh, really?
But a YouTuber plays in mocap for the gameplay.
I wonder why that is.
And I've seen behind the scenes of the God of War 2018, and Christopher Judge is really damn good.
Yeah, he does a great job as older Kratos, yeah.
Also has one hell of a cool voice.
Indeed.
Especially the scene where I think Kratos finds his old blades again.
Well, I'll be sure to have fun when I play the games eventually, because when I finish Ghost of Tsushima, guys, and I play God of War 2, I'll be playing God of War 3 on PS4, remastered version of it. My favorite God of War game.
And yeah, the behind the scenes footage when he finds the weapons, Christopher Judge was actually crying in the scene.
Wow.
You can actually see a tear.
Wow, definitely great acting for motion capture.
Wait, Luke, here's Japanese Kratos in God of War Ragnarok. I'm gonna send you.
Is it Tesogenda Blaze dubbing him in this game?
From the sound, it does sound like him.
Okay, cool.
Let me quickly go check IMDb.
That's cool. But yeah, Tezogenda's an amazing voice actor, guys, when it comes to dubbing in Japanese, yeah. And also, guys, he's actually met Arnie as well. He's not only does he dub Arnie, he's also met him as well.
Oh, it's not Tesso.
Oh, really? Who is it, Blaze?
Kenta Miyake.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I know him. He voices Scorpion in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, wow.
Japanese dub.
Oh, wow.
And Chief Bogo in Zootopia.
Oh, wow, that's Idris Elba's character, Blaze.
Yeah, in Japanese, though.
Yeah. When it comes to, Japanese actor, my favorite Japanese actor of all time was Ken Watanabe.
Yeah, Ken is also good.
Yeah, Ken's a legend. So, yeah. And however, guys, if I've not finished God of War by the time I finish Ghost of Tsushima, I'll be playing another PlayStation exclusive called Killzone Shadowfall, which I'll be playing that before I, of course, move on to the God of War marathon.
That's it. That's nice.
By the way,
Yeah, Patrick.
because I watched the YouTuber Corey X Kenshin, I have seen a bit of Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
I really do have to ask.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who thinks that the guy who plays the main character sounds a little bit like Phil Lamar?
Well, I can see what you mean sometimes, yeah. But it's not him, though.
Yeah, I know it's not him because I looked it up when I first saw Corey's video. But yeah, I really do think he sounds like Phil Lamar at times.
And in case you're wondering, Patrick, as well, I also heard one of the generals in the game who you fight. I think he's voiced by Fred Tatasciore as well. I heard his voice.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me. That dude pops up in tons of games.
He's a legend, Fred. And also, as well, Patrick, as well, the game is also sadly one of Tom Kane's last voice roles he did before he retired as well.
Oh, I didn't know he was in that game.
Yeah, I looked up his page on Wikipedia. It mentioned Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, so hope he's doing well, Tom Kane.
Okay.
Obviously, for guys, his last ever role of his career is of course Lego Skywalker Saga. And what a way to go out too. What a way to go out as well.
Yeah, he was almost most well known for Star Wars, so it is a little ironic that a Star Wars game was one of the last things he did.
Yeah.
I'm still curious who they're gonna get to be the new go-to voice actor for Yoda.
I mean, knowing them might even get Frank Oz. Who knows?
I hope to get Frank Oz.
Yeah, because
who?
Frank Oz, the original Yoda, the Yoda.
Ah, okay, yeah, that might be. Because, like, for example, Yoda did pop up in Tales of the Jedi, but he didn't have any lines.
Yeah,
I noticed that. Should have got Frank Oz back.
They could have done. I mean, we got Ian McDiarmid back as Palpatine for it, didn't we?
Yeah, they did. So why not get Frank Oz? It's very stupid.
Yeah, ridiculous. We got him for Rebels.
Yeah, I got him from Rebels. So why not for anything Clone Wars related?
Yeah, Blaze, what's up?
Kenta Miyake dubs over 4 in the MCU.
Oh, does he? Wow, that's cool. Does he by any chance double up Chris Hemsworth's other roles as well as 4, Blaze?
It just says 4 in every Avengers movie he's in.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. He voiced over Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw 3D.
Oh, God. Hated that movie. But in case you're wondering, Blake, you know Leatherface's fatality where he cuts one in half in MKX?
Yeah.
When he's got him hooked up to him, that's actually that's taken from a 3D film.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He dubs over Zangief in Street Fighter.
Does he now?
Yeah. And
By the way,
yeah, Patrick.
I think Corey Burton was really good as a younger Count Dooku in Tales of the Jedi. Like, really
that I agree with.
Plus, it's one of the first times, at least as far as I'm aware, one of the first times in a long time that he got to be the main character of something. No, Corey Burton, because it's not often he plays the main character of something.
Yeah.
Usually I see Corey as, like, usually the main villain.
Yeah, he plays villains, doesn't he, quite a lot of the time.
Yeah, like, my favorite role, Corey Burton's Captain Hook.
My favourite is Shockwave from Transformers.
Actually, speaking of which, I found out recently something pretty cool in a interview with Corey Burton.
Yeah.
So originally, when they were creating Cad Bane for Clone Wars, the original actor that George Lucas had in mind for that character was actually Lance Henriksen.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Lance Henriksen, he's a great actor.
Yeah, but he just didn't feel like Lance sounded weird enough for what he had in mind for the character. So he specifically said, "Can we get Corey Burton in and see if he works better?" He mentioned him by name. So he brought in Burton and basically gave him this very interesting description of what he wanted. Play it like Henriksen would, but use a voice similar to Peter Lorre, I think it was.
Yeah, and Corey Burton, of course, proved to do a great job because that's my first Star Wars role of Corey Burton.
Yeah, I think, and again, you can't argue with the final results of that request.
Well, yeah, he was phenomenal as Cad Bane. My favourite Star Wars role that he's done. Yeah, he did a great job. Especially with the effects too, they also helped as well.
Yeah, but now I can't help but wonder what it would have been like if Lance Henriksen had played the role.
Well, I'm sure he'd done a great job because he's a great actor, Lance Henriksen. But my favourite role of his, Patrick, is Lockdown from Transformers.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah, great performance in Transformers Animated. The underage show, in my opinion. Yeah. There's several animated shows, guys, in the 2000s decade for films or shows in general which I think are underrated. I've already said the Batman show is like an example. The Batman 2004 show, in my opinion, is very underrated.
By the way, the guy who plays Alfred in that show is also in the 2018 God of War game.
Alistair Duncan.
Yes, I think he's actually one of the main characters, if I remember correctly.
That's really cool. He's in God of War. Yeah, it's great to hear. Oh, in case you guys wondering, Susie just entered my room to have a sit down. Laid on my bed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I gotta say, that's not my favorite role of Alistair Duncan.
Well, my favorite role is Alfred, Patrick.
Yeah, my favorite role of his is definitely Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. That character has become such a huge meme, but I also think he's genuinely hilarious in that role, and probably the most memorable character in the game.
Well, I'll see what I think when I play that game one day, Patrick.
Yeah. It won't spoil anything, but he is the final boss. That's as much as I'll say, but
okay,
trust
nice
me,
one.
He really is the most memorable character in the game.
Nice one. I'll be sure to listen out for him when I play it.
For a reason.
Yeah, is that because he's funny and memorable, Patrick?
You could say that, but again, you'll find out for yourself when you play it.
Yeah, I'll find out, yeah. Yeah. Blaze, I don't know if I heard you say earlier, but have you got a favourite thing that I got today, from Towns or whatever?
Oh yeah, it's Sly Cooper.
Sly, nice one. I've not seen Legion of Superheroes nor Joseph. I heard it was is I'm not sure what Lenful voice is Superman. Because I've not seen it.
Yes, I think he voices Superman in that show. But
yeah.
I also think it features
I think he might show
Corey as Brainiac.
Yeah, because I included my voice capacity. He came back, yeah, which is really cool. We got him back because that's one of my favorite roles of him as well. He's my favorite Brainiac of all time, Corey Burton. And my second favorite is Jeffrey Combs from Injustice 2. But my favorite role of Jeffrey Combs, guys, is Ratchet from Transformers Prime.
Oh yeah.
Especially because it's book, I needed that meme. Another funny meme.
That is so funny.
And if you guys watch my audio series of I do with Transformers, I actually made a reference to it in first audio series, actually. Speaking of audio series, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Hound.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and in case you guys are wondering, Blaze is a character that's going to be a regular character from now on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think this is probably your biggest role you've played, isn't it, Blaze? That you've done for me, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Blake is good.
Yeah. And also, guys, did you guys also spot the reference to Revenge of Fallen at the end of the episode as well?
To be honest, no.
Well, if you listen carefully, guys, Optimus tells Hammer he's going to Shanghai with Ironhide and the twins to hunt Sideways and Demolisher, which is set up opening scene of Revenge of Fallen.
Okay.
You know, the opening battle with, you know, the Wheelbot, Decepticon, and the Sporter, who Side cuts in half.
Yeah.
It's setting up that. And then you'll
By
see.
the way, wasn't that opening scene recorded before they even had a script ready?
I have no idea, Patrick, about the production for Revenge of Fallen. I have no clue. It was a cool opening, though.
There was like a writer's strike going on at the time.
Well, I have no clue how the production went for Revenge of Fallen, to be honest, so I have no idea. But in the next episode of our guys or series, then stay tuned as well for another connection to Revenge of Fallen in the next episode coming. Because you'll hear a familiar voice from the opening scene of the movie as well. Or who left us. Mund.
I think that was Mund, yeah.
Must be a connection. Or maybe he left because he had to go somewhere. I have no. Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back. He's back. But he's on mute again.
Connection issue.
He's still on mute, bro.
I presume it's a connection issue.
Yeah, probably. Was there a problem with internet, Mund?
No, I had to close my laptop for a few seconds because someone came into the room.
Okay, no problem.
But I gotta go now because a person in my says that I have to go down the stairs right now and.
I know it's Mund.
With them.
No worries. Hopefully, we'll see you later. Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll come back later.
I hope to join at join the read tub.
Nice one. We'll be ready for you. Don't worry.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, it was nice to have you here, bro.
Yeah, nice to have you here, man. Take care.
Take care now.
Yep. Bye.
Take care.
See you later. Alright.
Yeah, it's a shame Tesla didn't return in Ragnarok.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, Rob isn't playing the English dub, so yeah, I don't really mind that, to be honest. Because I'll be calling Christopher Judge.
Yeah, I mean Kenta isn't that as great as in my opinion.
Yeah, I'll be sure to check out clips of it if I can do one day though. But Tesla again is my favorite Japanese Kratos voice of all time, though nonetheless. But my favorite Tesla voice is obviously Optimus, though, because he does the voice of Optimus.
Indeed.
Yeah. And in my opinion, he's a better voice of Optimus than Jake Fushi from when it comes to War of Cybertron trilogy dubbings, because he dubs for that show, actually, guys. And in my opinion, he's better than Jake Fushi.
I never liked Jake Fushi, to be honest.
I think Jake Fushi's voice of Optimus goes wrong when he's shouting in the show.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he was trying hard enough to do, you know, like Peter Cullen, really, because that's what he was going for when he first began to voice Optimus.
I think John Bailey did it better.
Yeah, he did. John Bailey did a good impression, yeah. And he actually
kind of weird because I like him in Cyberverse, but for some reason he just doesn't sound that good in War of a Cybertron trilogy. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what happened at all. He was good when he started off his career as Optimus, but when it all went horribly wrong with War of Cybertron, I don't know what happened. But one voice I did like him at show, guys, was probably Jason Marnocha as Megatron, though. I liked him as Megatron in the show.
Yeah.
I also really like Mark Thompson as Megatron in Cyberverse as well.
Oh yeah, he's good as him, yeah. And when it comes to, you know, the voices as well, Patrick, did you hear that Gary Chalk criticised the cast of War of Cybertron? You know, Gary Chalk, he criticised the cast of War of Cybertron, saying they lacked energy.
I'm gonna have to hear that again.
You know Gary Chalk, the voice actor. Well, he criticised the cast of this show because it sounded like they didn't have any energy when voicing the characters.
Yeah, I've also heard other people. Basically, they criticized the voice acting for being too serious and too dramatic without moments of levity.
Yeah. I mean, one voice in the show that I found annoying was probably RC. I found RC annoying in the show.
I also feel like a lot of the voices just didn't really fit or sounded too young.
One voice that also I didn't realize was probably Soundwave's voice. It sounded a bit like didn't really sound much like how I'd imagine Soundwave to sound, really. And
Which show are we talking about?
What was
I
Cybertron Blaze, the Netflix show?
Soundwave's voice, but I didn't feel like the vocoder effect was good enough.
Yeah, that's the effect just went wrong. I did, however, like Frank Todaro as Starscream, though. I think he does a good impression of Chris Latta, the G1 voice. My favourite Starscream voice of all time.
Oh yeah, he's great as Starscream. Also, I feel like Todd, how do you say it?
Harbicorn.
Surname,
Harbicorn, is it?
I feel like he was an interesting, unique choice for Shockwave. I'm just not entirely sure what I think of it.
Yeah, I don't know what to think. I'm mixed on Shockwave, to be honest.
Not bad choice per se, but I'm just not sure what I make of it.
Yeah. And speaking of Netflix as well, guys, Shadow, I believe you finally got to watch Hustle this week, didn't you? Hustle.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I liked it too. Yeah. I definitely think I think Adam Sandler needs to go back to doing dramatic roles these days. He really needs to do more of it. He's good at it.
And I also managed to watch The Grey Man finally.
Yeah, and let me guess, Shadow, were you bad quality with phone Chris Evans?
Yeah, I hated him.
And let me guess, Shadow, were you sad when he got killed in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I clapped. But that actually has my third favourite role of Ryan Gosling now, because my second favourite role is after Kay in Blade Runner 2049 is in Drive.
Hey, by the way, Luke.
Yeah, Patrick.
Oh, sorry, did I interrupt?
No, I don't think so.
You first.
Okay. It's just that Mark Thompson, the guy who voiced the Megatron in Cyberverse.
Yeah.
You know he actually has a reaction channel.
Yeah, I've seen his reaction to you know, Rise of Skywalker's trailer, you know, at the celebration event. Yeah, seen it. His channel,
I've actually once spoken with him over email.
Oh wow, that's cool.
It was because I wanted to ask him if he ever did indie projects, and he basically did say that yes, he did, but he preferred to stay away from indie projects related to stuff that he had officially been a part of.
That's kind of like what Peter Jessup said, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically he stays away from Star Wars stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it could lead to Lucasfilm getting a little upset with him.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's probably the same thing with Transformers, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Joseph, I'm aware that Mark's also our YouTube channel. I think you've mentioned it quite a few times, haven't you? Oh, Blaze, there's a question about my daughter in the chat for you about more Kombat characters.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's asking you a question. Do you reckon you can answer it? I have no idea what he's on about.
Right, let me go check it quickly.
Now that I think about it, maybe we could try and get him for an interview at some point.
Well, Patrick, you've been in touch with him, so why do you ask him yourself? You know, I think he knows you best out of us, doesn't he? So you can ask him, can't you?
Yeah, maybe I could try at some point.
Yeah,
There's no real guarantee that he'll still respond, you know, because sometimes after a while they stop responding either because they forget about you and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see, when was the last time I messaged him? The last time he and I spoke over email was in August of last year.
Oh, wow. Last year. Hope he's doing well.
So there might be a chance that he'll still respond if I try and send another message to him.
Let's hope he will respond to you. And when it comes to celebrities, for Patrick, Blaze has tried to invite Karen Strassman onto a call. You know Karen Strassman.
Yeah, she replied to my invitation, but she hasn't said that she's going to join us.
And not only that, Patrick, but Blaze has also invited Mark Hamill and Patrick Stewart.
We've unfortunately nothing yet from either of those yet, though, sadly.
And sadly, no Fred Teleshow reply.
Yeah. I mean, I would love Patrick Stewart to be on, because I met him at a convention, guys, so that'd be an amazing treat for me.
And my recommendation with these sorts of things is to not get your hopes up.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
I would also love to finally talk to Patrick Stewart.
Yeah. I mean, he's also on TikTok as well, as Patrick Stewart, so I can probably, you know, try and shout him out on there, I think. Yeah, I'd love to do that.
I know Vic Chow wants to join us again, but he sadly doesn't have time, sadly.
Well, when he does have time, he's more welcome to join us when he wants to. You know, the streams are always open for guests.
I did show it to Shadow and his reply.
Yeah, well, it'd be great if he could come by, because Vic Chow is awesome.
Yeah. But was Patrick with us when
I don't know. I don't know. Were you here, Patrick, when Vic Chow joined us? Patrick, were you here when Vic Chow joined us for a guest appearance?
Oh yeah, I noticed that at one point when I was checking in on you, but I was too busy at the time and didn't really have anything I really wanted to ask of him, so I figured I'll just let you guys enjoy time with him.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that much time, because we only spoke for about 10 minutes because he was busy.
I think it was actually 5 minutes.
Well, I don't know how long it was. It was like around 5 to 10 minutes. I have no idea. But you know what? It was short, so it doesn't really matter anyway. The exact time.
That interview was short but sweet.
Short but sweet. It was worth it. Hopefully one day he'll be free to talk to us again.
Basically, I don't know much about setting up times for these Discord stuff and stuff like that. So I think if I'm gonna try and message Mark Thompson about this sort of thing, it's probably easier if I redirect him to speak to Blaze or something like that.
The thing is, the thing about Blaze, Patrick, is he's got the same time difference to me as you do. You know, an hour ahead of me. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, so I think it might be better if I just direct him to Blaze, because isn't Blaze like the one who usually helps with setting up the thing with?
Yeah, he's one who does it. Yeah, he's responsible for getting people like, you know, I mean, he got Peter Jessup on, he got JB Blanc on, and then of course
Mike
Pollock, and then of course Vic Chow, and hopefully more to come.
Yeah, but I can try messaging him at some point about it.
Nice one. Yeah, that's really great of you, Patrick, to do. Yeah, nice one.
It would definitely be interesting because, like, besides Lars Mikkelsen, he's definitely my second favorite voice of Thrawn.
Yeah, he's mine as well. He does good job as Thrawn, in my opinion.
I also gotta say, I'm not sure if you've heard it before, but he also does. Remember a while back when we spoke about this tribute video of Dooku, where it included clips of Dooku, not just from the TV shows, but also some of the audiobooks as well?
I think so, yeah, Patrick. Did you include him, by any chance?
Yes, one of them was from a audiobook narrated by Mark Thompson.
Oh, wow.
And you could definitely tell that when he was doing his Dooku voice in there, you could definitely tell it was more based on Corey Burton's version rather than Christopher Lee's version.
Was it now? I see.
That would be interesting to ask him about whether or not that was the case or not.
We'll see what he says then, won't we, if he comes on?
Yeah, because it definitely sounds like he's going for Corey Burton rather than Christopher Lee with that voice.
Well, Patrick, I'll check out your presentation one day, yes, and I'll see what I think, yeah. Ozzy, what's up?
I got some good news.
Yeah.
It's for DC Multiverse McFarlane. They're doing the Dark Knight trilogy.
Oh, they are? Oh, that's exciting. I'll be sure to grab a figure if I can.
Like, let me show you the figure that I really want the most, and I think this is pretty much everybody.
Joker?
Yep.
Yeah.
Joker.
Oh, wow.
I really want to.
That looks awesome. I've got to get that figure. I've got to.
Oh, man. I gotta get that one.
They just announced it today.
Speaking of, you know, Dark Knight War, guys, I'm planning to order a figure of Batman from that, you know, 2-part movie, because McFarlane's always do figures from that 2-part film, you know. Patrick, have you ever seen the Dark Knight Returns 2-parter?
What?
Have you ever seen the 2-part film called Dark Knight Returns, Batman? The Dark Knight Returns?
Not 100%, but I have seen plenty of clips from it.
I'd recommend it. In my opinion, it's phenomenal, and Peter Weller does a great job voicing Batman. My favourite voice was Peter Weller, actually.
Okay.
And also as well, Patrick, I will also as well say, guys, that in my opinion, the fight between Batman and Superman, in my opinion, is better than Batman vs Superman's fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, because even though I do love Batman vs Superman, guys, my bad quality about film is I feel that the fight is a bit short, in my opinion.
It is, though.
And it's also annoying how one of the trailers for the film literally spoils that Batman and Superman would eventually become friends, because they appear about to fight Doomsday with Wonder Woman in the trailer, don't they? Which spoiled it.
Yeah.
And I love how in that Daily Show video with Kevin Conroy that they referenced that Dark Knight Returns dialogue in that, where they did that, you know, parody of Batman fighting Superman.
Oh yeah, the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, similar dialogue, yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah, by the way,
Yeah, Patrick.
in regards to Mark Thompson, when I asked him originally, I said,
Yeah.
"Hey, Mark, I'm a 20-year-old YouTuber, and I'm wondering, do you do voice work for fan projects like Star Wars fan projects?"
Yeah.
And he responded with, "I have under different circumstances.
Oh, wow.
I generally try not to, so as to not upset any of the Lucasfilm folks."
Oh, wow.
I just replied with, "That's understandable."
That's good of you, Patrick. Yeah, very polite response. And hopefully one day we can get him on the streams to chat to him, can't we?
Yeah, and then then a couple of months later, because this was in January of last year, and then in August later, I asked him again, "Hey, again, Mark, I'm curious, if I were to try and hire you for a project, a YouTube video, how could it end up costing? Do you charge by word or hour?" And he replied with, "It would depend on the length of the scripts. I usually do Jesus. I usually do a per hour fee, $200 or something like that."
Oh, I see.
So I think there is a chance that he might reply back if I try and send him another message, because there is a little bit of a length between January and August. He replied both times, of course.
I see. Hopefully one day we can get him on the streams and we can talk to him about his roles. That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's best for you to email him first, Patrick, because he knows you best out of us, clearly. Because you've been in contact with him.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't really remember me much. I mean, it's only 2 messages, couple of months apart. So
yeah, I suppose.
I wouldn't be too shocked if he doesn't remember me.
Yeah. And also as well, you know, when it comes to Batman figures, guys, I'm always trying to find a figure of Ben Affleck's Batman where he's got a cowl on this time. I'll see if I can find that too. Because I've got a figure where he's not got his cowl on, but I might go on where he's actually got it on. They do sell it, thankfully, in the DC Motorverse line, which is good. And so, Patrick, when it comes to Batman, and how's it going with your voice casting that you're making for him? What you planning to do?
It's slow progress, basically. It's only a side project, so it's not something I actively work on. But right now, I'm waiting with continuing progress on it, because I want to find actual full episodes of the different shows. But it's kind of difficult considering that some of these shows are kind of hard to find.
Yeah.
Specifically, the older ones. Like pre-animated series.
Yeah. That's understandable. Because there is plenty of old Batman shows out there which are hard to find nowadays, really.
Yeah, but I also found out something I kind of wish I hadn't.
What is it, Patrick?
Oh, do you know how the first time Batman was ever played by an actor was in 1943?
Yeah, I believe that was the first time, yeah.
Well, do you remember what happened the year previously in America?
Was it like something, you know, was it like a country problem or something, Patrick? A problem in a country? I have no idea.
Pearl Harbor.
Oh, Pearl Harbor. Okay.
And that was committed by Japanese people. And yeah, I found out that the hard way, because, not even kidding here, the main villain of Batman 1943 is a leader of the Rising Sun from Japan, played by a white actor in yellowface.
Oh, wow. Goodness me.
It's racist. It is really, really racist.
Yeah, it is.
That's very screwed up.
Bloody hell. Well, thankfully, Patrick, I've not watched that show. And based on what you said, I don't really plan to nowadays anyway.
Yeah, the next one from 1949, well, honestly, there's barely anything to say about that one. At least with the previous one, I can say, oh, it's racist. There's at least something to talk about there, but not really with the 49 one. There's barely anything to talk about there. A boring, generic scientist villain, and it feels like almost nothing happens in it. It is unbelievably boring.
Yeah, well, thankfully I'm not going to watch anytime soon. I mean, in my opinion, Batman live action should have truly started with Adam West, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because his show and film was iconic.
He was actually the third actor to play Batman in live action, if we're not counting any of the Japanese stuff.
Yes. Well, I like to pretend that he's one who started it off anyway, really. Rest in peace, Adam West.
Yeah.
He'll be missed.
Yeah. And one of my favorite things about Batman 3 was Adam West was in it as himself. I love that. It's really cool he was in that.
Yeah, I also really like that they had him play Thomas Wayne in an episode of The Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, I love that. That was an amazing episode.
Yeah, also really clever casting, I think.
Yeah, I'd say so too. Yeah, really clever. Because it's a former Batman actor who's playing Thomas Wayne, yeah. And
it's actually kind of similar to what they did with the the 2011 reboot of Thundercats, where Lion-O's dad in that show was played by the actor who originally played Lion-O in the 80s series.
Yeah, it reminds me as well of one of those recent Scooby-Doo shows. I think it's Mystery Incorporated. I could be wrong, but I believe in that show they got Casey Kasem to voice Shaggy's dad, Colton, Patrick, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And that's also, again, I think really clever casting.
Yeah, it
is. For
is.
example, a less good show where this also happens, Frank Welker plays Fred's dad in that new show that I have not been hearing good things about.
Yeah, Patrick, it's probably best for you to go watch it because from what I've seen of it, from YouTubers, it's really awful. And Ozzy also watched it and he hated it, didn't you, Ozzy?
With a burning passion.
I mean, Patrick. The thing is, Ozzy watched the first episode. He doesn't want to watch any more of it.
Yeah, I've actually heard that. I could be wrong about this, but I think I've heard that it has the lowest rating on IMDb for any animated show ever.
It does.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
But now it's raised to 1.4 for some reason.
Oh yeah, guys! In case you're wondering, Susie wants to come and say hello. Yeah. Yeah, Patrick, you know who Susie is, don't you?
It's your cat, right?
Yeah, one of my cats. Yeah, my other cat Lily's in my bed sleeping. Susie, you coming in? I don't know what she wants to do. By the way, yeah, Patrick.
I know you guys really love Peter Cullen and Frank Welker as Optimus and Megatron. I do have to ask, if they ever make a show with other actors in those two roles, do you guys think it would be cool if they had Peter Cullen and Frank Welker voice Primus and Unicron?
Well, I wouldn't say no to them voicing those characters. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I think it would
I also feel like it would really fit, I think. Yeah, because you could almost say that in a spiritual sense, it's like the previous original Optimus and Megatron are now like the literal embodiments of good and evil.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be great. Yeah, great idea. Great casting.
Actually, that's what I did in my DreamWorks headcanon cast video a while back.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, that was a very good idea, Patrick. Really good idea.
Remember who I cast as Optimus and Megatron in that video?
I think you casted Jameson Price as Optimus, didn't you, Patrick?
That's right. Do you remember who I cast as Megatron?
I can't remember. No, who was it?
Bob Jones.
Oh, Bob Jones. Yeah, not a bad choice actually.
Yeah, and for Starscream, I cast
Crispin Freeman, I think it was.
Jason Spestic, the guy who played Silco in Arcane.
Oh, wow. Huh. And I also noticed, Patrick, that you also casted Kevin Conroy as Ironhide, didn't you?
Yes. Though that was in my previous Transformers headcanon video. My latest one, I got JB Blanc for that role instead.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea now because unfortunately Kevin's no longer with us.
Yeah, although that was before Kevin's death.
Of course, yeah. But of course, nowadays, of course, you can't do it even if you wanted to, can you?
Yeah, of course. I always avoid dead actors in those headcanon videos because that doesn't really make sense. Because I always try to put together realistic casts. For example, that's why I always stick to either a full-on American cast or a full-on Canadian cast, because I try to go for what's most realistically could happen if I actually made a Transformers show, you know?
Yeah, good idea. Wow, I don't know what Susie wants to do, guys. She's like looking at me right now. Susie.
Indecision.
Yeah.
I guess we can just wait to see what happens.
Yeah, we can wait. Why not, guys? I'm fighting Joker on Injustice.
Very nice.
Yeah. I gotta say that Mark Hamill, you know. Patrick, did you hear that Mark Hamill doesn't want to watch Joker anymore?
Oh yeah, sure. I heard about it, and I totally understand why.
Yeah, I mean, hear my respect for that.
Yes, my respect.
I will say I fully understand, but it's gonna take a while before I entirely believe it, because this is far and away not the first time he said he's gonna stop voicing Joker.
Yeah, I know that he wanted to stop voicing him when he was in Arkham City. I believe that was, of course, when he said he wanted to stop at first. But then after that, however, he came back, I believe, for a DLC in DC Universe Online. Then, of course, he came back in Arkham Knight.
Yeah, but of course, if he keeps it this time, then I'm gonna believe him this time.
Yeah. So, but you know what? If he's gonna stop, then I can't blame him at all. It's up to him.
Yeah, it's his choice.
Right, come here, Susie. Oh, here she is, guys.
I feel like
Susie. Hey, Susie.
I feel like Peter Cullen or Frank Welker would probably also do something like that if one of them died.
Yeah, I think they probably would do, you know. But let's just hope it doesn't happen anytime soon, though.
Yeah, it is, of course, going to happen, but we can just hope that it isn't going to be soon, at least.
Yeah, I just hope they live long, great lives, really, both of them. Two legends of Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Susie really vocal tonight, guys, isn't she? She won't stop me meowing. Yeah, Patrick, what do you think of Susie?
Yeah, she's a cute kitty.
She doesn't stop meowing, does she? Gonna go down, Susie. Okay, then. Down you go, then. Good girl. And away she goes.
I definitely do think that Jameson Price and Bob Jones could probably be pretty good Optimus and Megatron in the future, I feel like.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think they do a good job, yeah. And, oh yeah, Patrick, just out of curiosity, which of my two cats do you prefer? Our ones that I have.
I don't think I remember them well enough that I can make a decision.
Yeah, because it seems for some reason, guys, everyone likes to prefer Lily.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't blame you guys because she's my favorite cat as well. You know, she's like my best friend, Lily. She's very loyal as well, really loyal. I'm killing it. My Georgia. How am I doing that? Is it because Susie's too cute to handle?
By the way, I'm kind of curious. Is anyone here familiar with Silent Hill?
Is it like a horror game?
Yes.
Never played it. I've heard of it though.
And they also got a movie adaptation.
Yeah, didn't have bad reviews, War Shadow.
Yeah, the sequel is the most hated though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised because usually video game adaptation tends to be really bad sometimes, don't they?
Yeah. Although granted, that new Last of Us show is getting pretty good reviews.
Yeah, well, Patrick, from what I've been hearing from some reviews, I'm not interested in watching it. I'm never going to watch that show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard that the third episode was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's why I'm not watching it.
Like they pretty much just tricked us to watch a gay love story instead of
yeah, but which is
good show.
yeah, nothing to do with Last of Us at all. Irrelevant.
That is not Last of Us.
It's irrelevant.
What does that have to do with Last of Us?
Yeah, ridiculous. The game did it way better.
Yeah, I'm just not surprised here because of course these people wanted you to watch something LGBT related.
I mean, it's also HBO too. It's also HBO too as well, guys. Doing this.
I'm just gonna say now, The Last of Us show is overrated.
Yeah, yeah. Well, frankly, I'm not watching. I'm instead watching as reviews for it.
And if you wanna watch a good zombie show, watch Walking Dead.
Yeah, and as also said, apparently the third episode was trying to copy Walking Dead at some point. But yeah, I reckon Walking Dead, if you guys have not seen it, great show. Wait, what's going on now? Huh. Thought Susie was behind me then for a second. I could hear movement. Yes, I heard, unfortunately, the actor who plays Tessa unfortunately died, yeah, in Last of Us, yeah. Rest in peace to her.
Oh, rest in peace to her.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Wait, what is that? Ow. It's a bag falling. Huh. Oh, wow. Yeah. So I'm very sad that she died. Yeah, it's very sad that she died. Rest in peace. But an example of a good video game show for me, video game film for me is probably Sonic movies.
Oh, yeah.
For the win.
Yeah.
They are fantastic.
Yeah, and also because they're made by a company who actually listen to their fans as well.
Yeah, Paramount has my respect for that.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, they made that Halo show.
Yeah, I heard that show was negatively reviewed on release, but you know, because Jay spoke highly of it, I might probably give it a watch one day, see what I think of it.
Yeah, I respect Jay's opinion. If
Yeah.
he likes that show.
I'll see what I think when I check it out, but I'm going to watch it after I play the Halo games, though.
I think these days I just don't have the strength to get my hopes up about anything. But I also don't think that's really a bad thing to have your hopes down, pretty much, because I feel like that just makes you more pleasantly surprised if what you watch ends up being good, and you won't be very disappointed if it ends up being bad.
I guess so, because, for example, I was worried about Rise of Gru would suck, but I love Rise of Gru, the movie, Minions Rise of Gru.
Yeah, I've heard that one is surprisingly good.
Yeah, I thought so. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely a big surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
And speaking of a surprise movie that I watched this weekend, I finally watched Super Pets.
Yeah, Eli, didn't you watch it at all, didn't you?
Really a good movie.
Yeah, it was really good.
I am planning on checking that out at some point.
I'd recommend
I'm
it.
curious to hear I'm especially curious to hear when the hell Keanu Reeves will sound like as Batman.
Well,
he's actually pretty good.
It's my favorite voice for Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, me too. It's also my favorite voice role of Kevin Hart and Kate McKinnon too.
Yeah, real great. And Kate McKinnon, in my opinion, was also way better when she was in Walkbusters, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think she has really redeemed herself.
Yeah, she has.
Another thing is,
Kate McKinnon was also pretty good in Ferdinand too.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, Ferdinand is thankfully one of those better Blue Sky films compared to the Ice Age sequels.
In regards to Keanu Reeves, I think Nostalgia Critic actually brought up something very interesting about him in his review of Constantine.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for a while, people groaned when Keanu Reeves appeared in a movie because they felt his acting was too boring and stale, but how that somehow just changed over time to the point where it went from a Keanu Reeves movie to hey, it's a Keanu Reeves movie.
Well, Patrick, I never had that opinion myself because I love Keanu Reeves. He's my favorite actor.
Yeah, but I was getting excited when Keanu Reeves is part of the movie.
Yeah, and obviously my favorite role of Keanu Reeves to this day always will be John Wick.
Yeah, I think Necess Craig also said that John Wick was like one of the big things that helped Reeves's career to take a turn for the better, I think.
Yeah, but I think the John Wick films definitely helped Keanu Reeves' career, rise up, really.
Yeah.
Really did, but then again, I think he was already popular thanks to The Matrix, though, of course.
I was going to watch John Wick, but...
Kickstarted his career or something?
I think Matrix helped it, yeah, Patrick. I think he appeared in other films in '92, which helped him get a good reception as well. And also Patrick as well. But there's also an example of a time where he's gone like through a role reversal, because you know how he plays hero characters usually sometimes, Patrick.
Yeah.
There's actually a film he's in by Sam Raimi called The Gift, where he plays like an abusive husband.
Okay, that could be interesting.
And he pulled off really well in that movie.
Yeah, I'm always interested when a actor who usually plays villain tries to play the hero and the reverse. I think that can always be kind of interesting to watch.
Yeah, and usually the actor does a great job at it. Ozzy, you had to say about John Wick, weren't you?
I was going to watch John Wick, but unfortunately the movies got removed from HBO Max.
Oh, damn, that sucks. I tell you what, Ozzy, what consult Blaze, Ozzy.
Yeah, when Blaze comes back, I'll ask.
And also, you see now why I hate streaming services these days.
Yep, now I understand it completely.
That's why I like to hunt Blu-rays.
Yeah, I mean, like, hold up.
And also
Look at that shelf.
And also other thing I hate about streaming services is the connection. You need internet to watch that.
Yeah, I hate that.
Look at that shelf. Look at that shelf. It's full of movies that I went through grabbing.
Oh wow, that's a lot, Ozzy.
Yep, well, minus the Xbox and PS4 games.
Black Eagle, I don't care about Fortnite. Screw that game.
Overrated video game.
Why the hell did they waste Chris Pratt in that garbage game?
I don't know, and I don't care, because I'm not interested in playing that game at all.
Even though or not, there is only one type of Fortnite content that I've watched, and do you know what that is?
I have no idea, Patrick. What is it?
Rage videos.
Well, that's probably the kind of thing I should definitely watch. Is there plenty to watch, Patrick?
Oh yeah, there are tons. Like, they are unironically hilarious to watch, because some of them just rage in some of the most over-the-top ways. Like, it's genuinely hilarious to watch sometimes. To see just how angry people can get at games. Like, to be fair, I've gotten angry at games too, but the worst I've ever done is just lightly bash my fist into my table. That's the worst. Like, some of these people, like, tear their keyboards in half, smash their computers. I actually remember there was this one clip of this popular streamer. I don't remember what his name is. I think it was Summit, but I could be wrong. Like, there was one time he got so angry playing a game. I don't remember what it was, but he got so angry, he decked his camera like legit with his fist.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was the final shot of an action trailer or something.
This is starting to remind me of one of my favorite YouTubers called Dashy. He was playing Super Mario Maker. He raged so hard that he broke his Wii U gamepad with a hammer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
And that was the hardest I laughed at the Dashy video.
No Dashy because he's best friends with my favorite Let's Player, Corey X Kenshin, that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, you mentioned him, yeah.
To Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, two are like really good friends.
He's also friends with one of my favorite tech YouTubers, Lamar Wilson.
Oh, nice.
Basically, he reviews any type of technology.
Oh, nice. That's cool. And when it comes to game consoles, well, I think we use an example of a console that I don't like. I think it's rubbish, in my opinion.
I still hold on to mine for sentimental reasons.
Yeah, I still have mine as well.
I mean, there's some reasons why I don't like it. For example, the glitches, and the frame rates and all that, and also I don't see the point of the actual, you know, controller having a little screen on it of the game when it's on your TV. It's pointless. It's a waste. It's a waste of you know of TV right there.
To be fair, back in 2016, that was the only way I could play my Wii U because I had no TV in my room at the time.
Well, that would only work if you know it couldn't connect to a TV, Ozzy. But you know,
I did. Well, I only moved it in. I only moved it in my room because like it had a better connection because the original room I was in connection was really not that good.
I mean, the only game I played on Wii U, guys, was probably the Lego Movies game, and frame rate that was embarrassing. I shut off after only the first mission.
Well, you haven't seen Lego Dimensions yet on Wii U, because that is, without a doubt, the worst Lego port ever, in my opinion.
Well, I can see why, because I've read, you know, some about limitations on the wiki page for Lego Dimensions. For example, when it comes to characters who transform, like Homer Simpson, for example, he doesn't actually transform. He goes through a portal, comes out again big. Just portals, really.
And you know the Wave 2 world you can go to?
Yeah, you can't do it in Wii U, can you?
In the Wii U, instead of taking a ride on a catapult, you have to go through a portal.
Well, that's ridiculous.
It was the
Wii U port was so bad to the point where I just could not finish the game.
Yeah.
So I just watched the rest of the cutscenes on YouTube, so that's how I knew about the story.
Yeah, I don't plan to play the game, any games on Wii U ever again. I mean, I think I sold the Wii U anyway. But thankfully, Nintendo did a way better console, like, of course, being a Switch.
I think there's only been like 3 Wii U games that I've ever played.
Oh, really, Patrick?
And I think those were Skylanders, like the first game, Wii Sports, and the last one was the video game adaptation of Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah, I think the only games...
I played the heck out of that last game as a kid. I loved that game.
I think the only games which work best on Wii U were probably ones which are like exclusive to a Wii U. You couldn't get anywhere else, really.
Yeah, pretty much all the Mario games.
Yeah. Same with Nintendo DS games, of course, too, and the Switch games too, usually. Because sometimes on my Switch, there's usually ports which go horribly wrong, like MK11, for example.
Yeah, I showed you guys last week about it.
It was like an absolute joke.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny how the Wii U has 2 better remastered games than GTA Defective Edition.
Yeah, Defective Edition's an embarrassment.
Oh yeah, I've seen Doom 2016 on the Switch.
No, what's it like?
Oh, it's actually really good.
Well, that's good to know.
Even Doom Eternal is good on the Switch.
Doom Eternal, well, thankfully, I've got the games on PS4 anyway, so yeah, don't need to get them on Switch anytime soon, but yeah. I mean, mainly because I like the sense of achievement when I play games, guys, so that's why I like to get PS4 because of the trophies, you know?
Yeah.
Like, should I just show you an example of like a remastered game that was on the Wii U?
Yeah, what game was that, Ozzy?
It's Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Like, here, I'll show you a little quick comparison.
I imagine that one worked well because that's a Nintendo franchise, isn't it?
Yep, and it's my second favorite Nintendo franchise after Mario.
Nice. Oh God, Blaze, can you please report that as soon as possible?
It's on so I don't know if that's possible.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Blaze just showed me a new meme that's popped up in relation to a disgusting meme that we hate, guys.
No.
So that's why I told Blaze to report it as soon as possible.
There's a side-by-side comparison. On the left, it's on the Wii U, and on the right was the original GameCube version.
But yeah, Wii U was just a letdown, really, compared to other consoles at its time. Massive letdown. The Switch is way better.
You want to know another thing that's embarrassing?
What is it?
A SpongeBob game had a better remaster than Grand Theft Auto.
Wow.
And Blaze, please, can I delete this? I don't want to see it.
Yeah, sure.
I hate this thing. Wait, you have to unsend it.
Yeah, Blaze.
Does the guy on the right look like?
I really don't know, Blaze. Just report it as soon as possible. Yeah.
And hey, Blaze, can you please delete that meme?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, get rid of it, Blaze, and report it as soon as possible. It's disgusting.
I don't
The
want
guy on
to
the
see
right
it.
look like Giga Chad. That's
Well,
weird.
Blaze, can you please report it? Seriously, you need to report it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Please report the bullying.
Yeah, find where it came from and report it because it's disgusting.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, Blaze. So,
by the way, I found out something kind of weird a little while back.
yeah,
Are any of you familiar with a little kids show that aired in the early 2000s called Courage the Cowardly Dog?
never heard of it.
Yep.
I love
I
that
know that.
show.
Never heard of it, guys.
It was basically it was on Cartoon Network.
And it's a really dark show.
Really dark. Oh God, it's on Cartoon Network as well. Goodness me.
There's a zombie in
Yeah.
the boat in there.
It was basically this really cool, funny show. Kinda like a little bit like Scooby-Doo, where like it was this little house in the middle of nowhere, literally in a place called Middle of Nowhere.
Oh really?
Like it was this one little house out on like I think it's like supposed to be like the countryside or something like that.
Mm.
And it's just this old couple, Eustace and Muriel, and they have this dog named Courage. And like every episode, they run into these monsters, and the couple is like completely oblivious of them almost every time. And Courage is the one who has to get rid of them. But the show is really humorously dark and genuinely kind of scary for kids sometimes.
Yeah, I think
Here's the thing I found out about
that's
the
the
show.
point, Patrick. That they're supposed to scare kids.
Mm.
Yeah, sure, I know. But the thing I found out about the show is many of the voice actors that showed up in it didn't really show up in many other things. There is one product that most of these voice actors actually did appear in, like a good number of the same ones from Courage. Do you know what piece of media that was that they appeared in?
No, what is it?
What is it?
Batman Dark Tomorrow.
Oh, the game.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
That's kind of random if you ask me.
Yeah, I think it is very
Oh,
random. Yeah, I never would have guessed it'd be a
and,
Batman game they'd come back for.
Oh, and welcome back, Daniel.
Welcome back, Daniel.
Yeah, hey guys, what's up? So I just got out of Infinity Pool, and I was waiting until I watched the Dawn review to see whether or not we agreed, and we absolutely agreed on. Now, Infinity Pool is far from being quote-unquote, woke, and I wouldn't call it bad. I just call it a movie that I respect more so than I actually liked it, because, my God, there was just so much excess in this movie.
Well, I'll see if we can watch it one day, Dan. I'll see what I think of it.
Yeah, now I gotta take a car ride home, so I'll be back in a moment, okay?
All right. Take care, Daniel. So yeah, like when it comes to, the Wii U, guys, as we're saying, I think it's an embarrassment of a console, really, like, poor frame rate, graphical limitations. There's a pointless use of a screen on the console if you've got it plugged into a TV. Pointless.
Oh yeah, there's a console even worse than Wii.
Oh, don't say it, please. Please, don't say it.
What? Wait. What?
No.
Guys, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Not the Ouya. The Ouya
What's
is
that?
one of the worst modern video game consoles ever made.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, guys. So yeah, it's probably best if I don't know what it is.
What is it? What is that?
Is it a game console?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was a game.
It is so bad that it discontinued. Literally, it didn't even age a year. It discontinued.
When did they release that console, Ozzy?
When
Hold on,
PS4
let me-
was out still.
Wait, what, Blaze?
When the PS4 was still out, that this came out.
So it's quite a recent one, is it? Goodness me.
Yeah, 2012.
Bloody hell.
Actually, speaking of video games, there's actually something I find kind of funny that I found out a while back.
What's funny, Patrick?
Oh, I guess it depends on how you look at it, whether or not you think it's funny or not. But you know how a lot of games have also tried to earn money off of the whole NFTs thing back when that was a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I found out that there was one video game company that you would have thought would have used these, but surprisingly didn't.
I see.
EA.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
EA.
wow. You would think they used it, but they didn't. Even they were smart enough not to push their luck on this. I find that kind of hilarious because, like, how much of a crappy video game company do you have to be to use something that even EA doesn't want to touch?
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah.
There's no mic chat.
I mean, when it comes to EA, though, guys, I like to avoid talking about the Star Wars stuff because I don't really like the Battlefront games, and but I will still like them for the FIFA games, though.
Hey, Luke, you should play the old FIFA EA games. They're really good.
Right, Ozzy, what the hell is that you've sent?
It's so
It literally looks like a combination of a PlayStation and Xbox controller, and it looks horrible.
It is horrible.
You're not gonna like the way how you have to change
like a flower pot.
Look, you're not gonna like the way how you have to take out the batteries because it literally makes no sense.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ozzy, can you please tell us?
Okay, so you see the gray parts that are on the controller?
Yeah, I do.
You actually have to take them off.
Oh God.
So you have to risk breaking the plastic just to take out the batteries.
Well, that's useless. Thankfully,
that is horrible. That is a horrible design.
I wonder why this didn't last long.
You know what's funny?
I mean,
Yeah.
that is a horrible design.
Yeah, it looks horrible. It looks like they've literally tried to merge PlayStation and Xbox together, and it's all gone wrong. And Ozzy, what's that cube thing next to the controller?
That's the console.
That is the console.
But it's small.
It looks like a flower pot.
It uses thingy and Android, so no wonder.
But how do you put games in it? Do you have to download them or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's weird.
And you have to waste money on just to play them.
Ridiculous. Speaking of consoles, though, guys, I do believe they released a new one called Stadia recently. I believe Stadia.
No, that's cloud-based. That's cloud-based.
Cloud.
Yeah, you can see why that failed.
Well, I never played on Stadia, guys. Don't worry.
I don't want it. I literally, as soon as I saw the trailers, I'm like, this is not good. I'm just like, oh boy, this is gonna fail. And
yeah,
I
wasn't interested anyway. Don't worry.
Also, let me show you what I mean about the batteries. Because right now, I'm screen recording the video, so I'm actually taking out the batteries.
I imagine it looks horrible.
Yep, and there's a text comment he made, which is incredibly funny. All right. I gotta clip things out, so give me a second.
Yeah, I'm thankfully not watching the last one show, especially because the second season is going to be adapting Joel's death, of course.
Oh, no.
Yep, I'm just gonna stick to the only game that exists.
Yeah, in my opinion, last was is only one game, and that's it, standalone.
Never should have a sequel or a franchise to begin with.
And because of the second game, Neil Druckmann lost my respect because of the way he wrote it, and he was like, defending it and all that, making pathetic excuses.
Yeah, he lost my respect too.
Yeah.
Good evening, Alex.
Hello.
Alexander's here. Alexander, what's up?
Welcome.
All is good.
Yeah, hope you're doing well, man.
So, thank you.
Yeah. Oh God, Ozzy, that looks horrible.
Yeah, look at the way you have to take out the bat. Look at the text speech that he leaves on, which is really funny.
Yeah, I saw that.
I have a question.
Yeah, go on, Alexander. What is it?
Just before I joined, what were you talking about? Because I heard something like lost respect, and I'm interested who.
Yeah,
we were talking about Neil Druckmann, Alexander, The Last of Us.
And he lost our respect for that awful Last of Us 2 game.
Yeah. And he defended his actions like it was meant to happen or whatever. Like, goodness sake.
And I can't believe this guy directed my favorite Uncharted game and wrote it.
Yeah, shocking, really, isn't it?
I still can't believe they kicked out Amy. What's her name? Amy. It's the one who did Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, basically.
Yeah, although Blaze, I can't really complain much because Uncharted 4 is my favourite Uncharted game.
Yeah.
And it's also my favourite, Naughty Dog sequel of all time as well. Well, yeah, obviously my favorite first installment, of course, is original Last of Us, and that's it. In my opinion, it's only a standalone game.
Oh yeah, look, I just found a bad PS Vita port.
Oh yeah, what is it, Blaze?
Jack and Dexter.
Never played it.
It's making by Naughty Dog, basically.
Oh, I see.
It has a horrible PS Vita port though.
Well, I'm not going to play anytime soon. I'm not really interested. So, yeah.
Trying to figure out how much money did the Ouya lose. 8.6 million.
Wow, it's a lot of money.
Crap.
Oh god, this is probably the biggest console flop of the modern era of video games.
Yeah. Oh, and Ozzy, you know when it comes to the next little movie you need to see I'm going to be filming tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be an example you'll be happy about, which I'll be filming tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Shall I tell you what it is?
What is it?
Spirit.
Yes.
Oh yes.
I need to be happy about that. Yeah, because I hate the Spirit sequel, guys. You know where we ruined it.
Yep. I'm gonna make a comment
about the DreamWorks movie.
Yeah, it's a DreamWorks movie. Yeah, which in my opinion did not need a sequel.
I didn't even know there was a sequel.
It's probably best you don't watch Patrick, because in my opinion the sequel's horrible.
I just want to pretend that people never existed.
I think the first time I saw Spirit was because we were in school and we watched movies from time to time to talk about them in class. And I think Spirit was one of them at one point. I think it's a very underrated movie, honestly.
Yeah, it's
very underrated. Yeah,
one of DreamWorks' greatest films.
Yeah, Patrick, but because it is a kids' one, did you watch it in Danish?
No, I only watched movies in Danish when I was a kid.
And
I pretty much watch everything that's in English.
Oh, nice.
English.
That's cool. Yeah, and in case you guys wondering, that sequel is actually like apparently a continuation of that show, the Netflix show. So that makes it worse too. Yeah.
Ryan watching that Netflix show and I shut it off immediately because I hated the animation. Animation was garbage. It should have stayed 2D.
Yeah, I miss the days of 2D films, guys. I really do.
Yeah, so do I.
But also that movie's a huge example of that. Further cemented my DreamWorks retirement, along with every other unnecessary DreamWorks sequel that we're getting nowadays.
Yeah, I've also retired too because I'm not liking the direction DreamWorks is going in. Because
I mean, Space Jam 2 actually tried to go back to 2D animation, but failed miserably.
Did it now?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
Even the Tom and Jerry movie was bad.
Well, thankfully.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, thankfully I'm not seeing it.
Why does the movie begin with a rap song? That is my biggest question.
I have no idea.
I kid you not, Luke. Literally, right when the Tom and Jerry movie begins, it starts off with a rap song.
Oh
which
God!
I hated immediately.
Why?
Well, thankfully, I'm not going to watch it.
I think one of the reasons why they haven't been doing 2D movies was because over time they started to make less and less money, and studios didn't want to take the risk of making a whole movie that's 2D animated if it's not going to make money back. I think that's one of the reasons. Ever since studios have been kind of scared to make 2D movies because they're scared it won't make back its money.
Yeah. Lucky Nerd's on us. Welcome, Lucky Nerd.
Welcome.
I was just going to say, well, not everything in terms of old DreamWorks was good. Shark Tale is a good example of that.
Well, that was garbage. In my opinion, it's the worst DreamWorks movie I've watched. Thought it sucked. I also hate Shrek 3 as well, guys.
Yeah, I hated that movie too.
I mean, Shrek Forever After is the true Shrek 3 to me.
Well, to me it is. Yeah, in my opinion, Shrek is only a trilogy of Shrek 1, 2, and Forever After. Nothing else.
And I never really liked Shrek to begin with.
You're not really a Shrek fan, Patrick?
No, but I did enjoy the Puss in Boots movie.
I saw the first spin-off movie. I thought it was alright. Yeah, I like the first one, but I'm not watching the sequel. I'm not interested. Because in my opinion, the first one didn't even need a sequel.
Plus, the sequel is Why is the animation copying Spider-Verse? That's my biggest question.
I have no idea. The animation Spider-Verse should stay
Definitely,
inside of
Bruce
Spider-Verse.
also has a beard in the movie.
Oh God.
I'm definitely interested in watching the sequel because I've been hearing like super good reviews for it.
I have watched the sequel.
Alright, take care about Dorlet. And also, what's worse, guys, is the ending sets on Shrek 5 as well, which is very annoying for me because for after me is a trend of Shrek.
Oh God, they're making a 5th Shrek film.
Well,
Yes,
apparently it's in development, and I'm not watching it.
And in today's Hollywood, guys, it wouldn't surprise me if they've made it woke.
Well, take a look at good DreamWorks film and Shadow. Lots of them have gone horribly wrong.
Yeah, apparently the Kung Fu Panda show on Netflix is woke as hell.
Well, Shadow, you've already told us several times that apparently it ruins Paul.
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's so.
Yeah, just like that, I've lost respect for DreamWorks.
Yeah, screw them. I prefer all DreamWorks these days, guys.
Yeah, same.
I'm only sticking with DreamWorks. That was How to Train Your Dragon, Hidden World, and before. That's how I'm gonna keep it.
That's a great idea, right? Yeah. My favourite of DreamWorks of all time, guys, is Kombat Panda 2, but my favourite out of a 2D year is Prince of Egypt.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful movie, in my opinion. Bit scary, though, I will say, but yeah, still an amazing movie.
Well, it is based off a biblical story.
Although it does make some inaccurate points about it, as I read about.
Yeah, they get a lot of.
There's some things, because obviously I studied that during class.
Yeah, but I don't really care about the inaccuracy, guys, because I'm an atheist, so I don't really care anyway.
Yeah,
to be fair, it doesn't bother me that much.
Well, I'm not bothered at all, because I'm not even religious.
I mean, I just love the movie for this, though.
Yeah, same thing here. I'm also an atheist.
Yeah.
Same here.
I mean, I lost faith a couple of years ago, actually, guys.
I lost mine years ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Granted, I am also a bit of a realist, so that might have
Well, that's fine.
contributed to it.
That's fine.
So I would say I'm more or less an optimistic realist, I would more or less say.
Yeah, I've seen Road to El Dorado. I think that's also underrated, Road to El Dorado. It's my favourite was for Kenneth Branagh.
I think that's an example of a DreamWorks movie that actually does deserve a sequel, because it was supposed to be a franchise.
Yeah, well, I hope it does get one, but of course, in today's society, wouldn't be surprised if that goes woke as well.
And not only that, they're going to make it 3D and it's going to look ugly.
Yeah, look happened with Spirit sequel. That's why I'm going to rant about it tomorrow when I'm filming it. But guys, some odds it does going to be why Coming to America did not need a sequel.
Oh yeah.
Because now when I look back at it, I hate the sequel. So yeah. Alexander, in the years that have gone by, has your opinion on the Coming to America sequel changed or not?
In what particular sense are we talking about?
Well, has it changed in like, a positive or negative way for you? Like, do you like it more or do you not like it as much as you first saw it?
I don't think either of those, really. I
Oh,
don't think I like it more and I don't think I like it less. I think it stayed the same.
Oh, wow. Nice one. Yeah. And, yeah, because in case you guys wondering, Prince Akeem and Joe Third is my favourite role of Eddie Murphy of all time in live action. Obviously, guys, my favourite voice is Donkey.
Yeah.
And my second favourite voice is Mushu.
Oh yeah, Luke, there's a new game that came out, and it's actually a flop.
Oh, really?
It's called Forspoken.
Forspoken. Oh yeah, isn't that the game where that God of War director, attack the fans plays?
Yeah.
Oh God, well, I can't blame the fans for criticising because I saw the gameplay. It looked horrible. What the hell was that?
Yeah, I'm just watching the gameplay now. What the hell am I watching?
It looks embarrassing. I mean, and because of that director attacking the fans, I lost my respect.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
You know, it's weird. People also attacked the Callisto Protocol, but that game was way better.
I've heard that game had good reviews. Yeah, I might play it one. No, it's Alexander. Nice one. Oh.
What the hell is this game? What am I watching even?
I don't even know what. I don't know what Forspoken was trying to do, Blaze, at all. What was it supposed to be?
I think it's just copied a Crap Rangers. That's what I think they did.
Probably, yeah, but that's not going to do because Crab Rangers sucked.
Yeah, I did hear that Forspoken attacked the fans too.
It did,
so-
yeah. But
Well.
I've no idea what we were trying to go for with that game at all. Who it's for. It looked horrible.
I mean, the graphics for 2023 look bad.
Embarrassing.
Callisto Protocol looked way better.
I gotta say, Callisto Protocol's graphics look very realistic. Really did. Fantastic graphics. And
then the Dead Space remake came out as well.
it also shocks me, guys, that Infamous Second Son did not get a remaster of PS5 either.
Yeah. It didn't even get a PS5 patch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It deserves one because the graphics for that were also beautiful for its time in 2014.
Yeah.
I mean, Blaze, didn't you say that's the reason why you wanted a PS4 in the first place when you first got one?
Yeah, basically.
Nice one. Because Blaze, when did you get your PS4 officially?
2020, because that's when I started working.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because lots of games came out around that time for you, didn't they? Really?
Yeah.
And we played Spider-Man at one point, Blaze.
I'm still looking for a copy, which is cheap, but it still hasn't dropped price, sadly.
How much is it at your local store, Blaze?
It's like 390 crowns, right?
Bloody hell! Is the game in Czech or English, Blaze?
English.
All right, nice. And so yeah, is there any like other games, Blaze, that you know in your store which are in Czech apart from the Mafia games?
I think the Uncharted games have Czech subtitles here. I think.
Oh, I see.
But let me check. There's a feature here with the subtitles. Let me see what games they are.
I wouldn't be surprised if Lego games are in Czech, though, because obviously they're kids' games.
Oh yeah, games in Czech. Let's see what they have. NHL, Sifu, Death Stranding, God of War Ragnarok, Ghost of Tsushima, Gran Turismo.
So Blaze, you plan to get an Xbox One in the future, don't you?
Yeah.
So what games which are all in Xbox One are you going to make a beeline for when you get your Xbox One?
Dead Rising 3.
Yeah, nice one.
Quantum Break.
Yeah, I've got that.
And then the 360 games. Left 4 Dead 2, Crackdown.
Let me guess, Blaze, will you get a Gears of War franchise?
Oh yeah.
Nice one. And we also get Halo too.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey Ozzy, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I was doing tech support stuff because I'm practically the only guy in the house that knows how to deal with technology.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh wow, Metro Exodus is a 2019 game.
Wow, that's cool. I got that, didn't because you recommended it to me, Blaze, didn't you? You recommended it.
And the graphics for Exodus are really good.
Yeah. So Blaze, do you plan to get Sunset Overdrive as well when you get Xbox One, Blaze?
I might get it, yeah.
Nice one.
I will try out. I will try out.
Nice one. Ozzy, you were saying?
Yeah, what I missed?
We were just talking about, I was asking Blaze what games he's going to get for Xbox One when he gets one in the future.
Oh.
He's going to get you like the exclusives and some Xbox 360 games, which are backwards compatible. Also, in my opinion, guys, PS Vita backwards compatibility, in my opinion, is better than PS4's backwards compatibility.
It is.
Because you can play PSP games on it, which is really good. And one perk of getting PSP games on your Vita is that there's shorter loading times.
Yeah, because he uses flash memory.
Because apparently on PSP, the loading times take ages for some reason.
Yeah, they do.
And what's really cool about Lego Indiana Jones, the original Adventures, and the first Lego Batman game is that they're exactly the same as the console version of the Vita, as I've seen, which is really awesome.
Yeah, I played through them.
Yeah. Ozzy, what's Lego Complete Saga like on the Vita?
Complete Saga was not released on PSP.
How is it? Is it on the Vita?
Nope.
No? Well, that sucks.
I did see Ozzy playing it on the phone, though.
Yeah, I got it on the phone, except the only thing is that it's quote-unquote free.
Yeah, because what annoys me about Complete Saga on like mobile apps, guys, is as a mobile app on your phone or tablet, is you've got to buy the levels for the movies.
And they also have, that doesn't make sense.
Ridiculous. So like you pay Like, you get the game, you know, apparently for free, but
Not only that, they also have their own exclusive character, apparently.
And what character is that?
Burnt up Anakin.
Oh wow.
And
What have you done, Blaze?
Oh yeah, I showed you a photo of Metro Exodus.
Let's have a look. Wow, that looks good. Stunning as well. Looks like a recent Call of Duty game.
Yeah.
It's really good, that. Goodness me, we've got like 15 minutes left for stream, guys. That was really fast, wasn't it?
Yeah, damn.
Fast.
Really fast. It's a shame that Lego Complete Saga didn't get released on my Vita, isn't it? But I'd love to play on my Vita.
what I heard is that the game was too big, so they couldn't port it on.
Weird, that. I mean,
Weird how GTA 3 got ported.
Yeah. I noticed on the store that you can play GTA Chinatown Wars on the Vita, which is pretty cool. I'd love to play that again. I love that game when I play it on the DS. And
I'm gonna get it on my phone since it's available to play on mobile.
It is, yeah.
Just to save some money from having to order online.
Yeah, of course.
And I already have Liberty City Stories on my PS Vita.
Nice. And is it good on the Vita, Ozzy?
Yeah, it's actually pretty decent.
Is it better than the Defective Edition?
By 100.
Yay, brilliant.
I mean, I already have the GTA trilogy on my phone, and I actually connected my PS4 controller to my phone.
Oh, really? Wow, that's really cool, that.
Yeah, because it has Bluetooth. You could do the same thing with Xbox.
Oh, nice one. So if I was to get a game on my phone, I could connect it via Bluetooth to my PS4 controller.
Yeah, like Complete Saga.
That's really cool, that. That's really cool.
And the GTA games, because I was playing them last night with the PS4 controller.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be very handy because I'm not very good at the controls on the touchscreen, the phone, really, for those kind of games.
Shall I tell you how to do it?
Yeah, you can tell me, Blazing, if you message me, yeah?
Okay, I'm just going to review it. You just have to hold two buttons.
Okay.
Which is the select, the share, and the power button, the PlayStation button.
All right.
Yeah, I could actually do it right now.
All right.
Let me get my old PS4 controller. Okay. Let me exit Complete Saga for now and go to the phone settings. Go to Bluetooth. I already have DualShock wire controller, so I'm just gonna hold down on these two buttons again, and hopefully I should get a signal. There.
Nice one.
And now, this is a bit hard to show, but hold up.
There it is. There's the game.
Oh wow!
I'm moving it with my PS4 controller.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, Shadow. That's also how you do it on PS3.
Oh well, okay.
Yeah, all I need to do is just get a phone mount, so that way I don't have to keep laying it down every single time.
Yeah.
And yes, I did. And yes, I am reinstalling games on my phone again.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, go for it. Ozzy, did they release Lego Parts Caribbean on the Vita?
Yes, they did.
Oh, nice. And was it on PSP first?
Yeah, it was on PSP first.
So there's no trophies. Damn.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That sucks. I might play. I might play it when I get a PS3 then.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just like the Xbox 360 version, it should be very easy to 100%.
Yeah, you've told me several times it's easy to. Yeah, so that'll be good to do. And Ozzy, would you say the graphics also hold up well on it?
Yeah, for a 2011 game, they're pretty great.
Nice one. I'll be sure to play it when I get a PS3 one day. And so far, guys, for all the Lego games I got on my Vita are Lego Batman 2 and Lego Lord of the Rings on my Vita.
I might try Lego Lord of the Rings if I can find it.
It's decent.
On the Vita.
It's decent, but I think the console version is better, though.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm able to replay it again on my Xbox One.
Did it bring back memories, Ozzy?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I want to see if I can get Lego Lord of the Rings on PS3.
Yeah, go with it, Shadow. You have a PS3, don't you? So I should hopefully be. You should be in luck.
All I do need is a new controller.
Yes, you can. I mean, can't you connect your PS4 to PS3, Shadow?
Yeah, guess.
Yeah, give that a try. So hopefully that'll do something. I hope.
But I don't want to risk ruining my controller.
It doesn't
What?
do anything.
Really, Blaze?
Yeah, I did it multiple times and nothing happened so far.
That's good.
Now I'm playing GTA 3 on here.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
I was still shocked. The defective edition uses the mobile versions as the base.
Yeah, and look, like turned out, Blaze, it was garbage, weren't it?
Yeah, what happened with defective edition?
I have no idea. But I called defective. I thought it was garbage.
Do I blame you? No, I don't.
I don't blame you either.
Yeah.
And what's good is that I can actually use the camera, because one of my bad qualities with the original version of GTA 3, Vice City, and most likely San Andreas is that you can't really use this to move the camera. It just goes straight to point of view mode.
Yeah. I suppose
So,
that's what happened where it's time, yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad that they fixed it years later.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for San Andreas, since nowadays that's my favorite GTA game.
Nice one. It's a great game, San Andreas.
Well, yeah, Luke, when you get PS3, we should play GTA 4.
Well, yeah, of course. I told you, Blaze, that's going to be the first multi-console game I'll be getting for PS3. Also, because you don't, it's my favourite game of all time.
Oh, yeah, Shadow, do you have GTA 4 on PS3?
No, I don't. I'll see if I can get it.
I'd recommend it, Shadow, strongly.
I have it on Xbox 360.
Nice. So, Patrick, do you plan to get a game console one day in the future?
Not really. I don't play games that often.
What, apart from Angry Birds?
Yeah, but that's only because I have software on my computer that's called BlueStacks, which allows me to play mobile games on the computer.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, Luke, isn't is Forspoken copy and prototype?
Well, does it have similar abilities, players?
Yeah, you can run really fast. And I don't think Alex can shoot, can he?
If you got a gun, he can shoot, yeah.
Yeah, I know Hella has tendrils, which is different.
Yeah, he can also, as well, you can also use tanks in the game, can't you? And helicopters as well to shoot with.
Because in Forspoken, you can literally run up buildings.
Oh, God. Is it open world too, Blaze?
Yes,
sadly. Oh, God. Well, I'm not interested in playing it anyway, thankfully.
Yeah, it's a PS5 game, sadly.
I can't play it if not wanted to, because it's not on my console, because I have PS4. And Blaze is on Series X as well as PS5.
It's not. Forspoken is not on Xbox, sadly.
So it's a PlayStation exclusive, is it?
Yeah, it's on PC and PS5 at the moment.
All right.
I forgot to mention yesterday, I actually found a PS5 yesterday.
Oh, really? And how much was it, Ozzy?
600.
Bloody hell, that's a lot for a PS5. Yeah, and you see, I think when it comes to PS5, guys, I'm going to wait till we do a slim version before I get one.
Yeah, I just want a slim version. I mean, my favorite slim console I have is the Xbox One S.
Yeah, I believe that's a smaller version than the normal version, isn't it?
Yeah, because with the One S, I could easily take it with me if I'm going on vacation, if I'm allowed to bring it.
Yeah, you can, which is very handy.
And also, if I have enough space in my bag.
Yeah, of course. The Series X is also very small too, as I've noticed, so that's also very handy.
Wait, Series X?
I mean...
Yeah, Xbox Series X, yeah.
Yeah, it's really small.
Yeah.
I would get the Series S, but my biggest bad quality is that it's digital only.
Oh, God. Well, X then will probably be your best choice, Ozzy.
Yeah, because, again, it's a bad idea to do digital-only consoles because,
storage.
First off, not every console is not going to be available. Not every 360 game is going to be available on the Xbox store.
Yeah, exactly.
Like for example, Lego Lord of the Rings and Batman Arkham Origins, you need to own a physical copy in order to play them on the Xbox One.
Yeah, I think it's the same with the Valve games too.
Yeah, and also Mortal Kombat 9 as well.
Damn. So is it both Series X and S that have only digital-only games, Ozzy?
It's only the Series S, as far as I'm aware of.
Well, X might be your best choice then, but yeah. But I think the next generation console we're getting might be PS5, but to be honest.
Oh yeah, the Xbox Series S is an exclusive. High on life.
Is that not on PS5, Blaze?
No, it's on Xbox only.
Damn.
The next gen Xbox.
I'll only go a game for Justin Roiland, and that's probably it, really.
Yeah, and JB Smoot is in there. He's actually really funny though.
Is he?
Didn't Justin Roiland just get exposed for some crappy stuff?
Yeah, Patrick, which is just ridiculous. It happened a couple of years ago, for crying out loud. And he pleaded not guilty to it as well.
I think it recently just broke out even more because, like, now he got exposed for having severely abused somebody. And it's apparently
See, Joseph.
He's apparently facing prison time this time around.
Well, apparently so, Patrick. And what's also worse is, despite being suspended from Rick and Morty, the show's still airing, and we're going to recast his characters.
Yeah, I'm done with Rick and Morty now.
Like, I think the best option will be to just end the show.
I mean, they were setting up for something that was going to be great.
There's no point in continuing if your lead actor's not going to be in it anymore.
Yeah, but at the same time, I also find it very unlikely that he's gonna be able to continue playing the characters either with what he's done, of course.
Well, he's not going to, Patrick, because he got suspended from it.
Yeah, and even if he wasn't, I feel like they still wouldn't want him back after what's happened.
Yeah, well, literally, Patrick, they got rid of him. That's what happened. They got rid of him. Yeah, it was like he's not coming back.
I also heard, I don't know anything about Rick and Morty, but I did watch the Squid OC video on it. Not Squid, Penguin OC video on it.
Almost Critical?
Almost Critical. And he mentioned that he was also one of the writers for the show.
Oh, wow.
The lead writer.
I had no idea he was a writer on it.
Well, the good thing is Justin Roiland isn't kicked out of his game studio.
Well, without Justin Roiland, and now Rick and Morty's going to suck even more.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, I don't know if I've heard any impressions, guys, but I don't imagine anyone watched Rick and Morty better than Justin at all. No one.
I think no one's able to perfectly mimic him.
Exactly. That's why, what the show's going to fail. Unless they use, like, an AI voice to replicate him. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I gotta admit, I don't want to check out Rick and Morty. I was never really interested in it, and now I especially don't want to watch it. You want to know what's even more annoying now because of it?
What, Patrick?
I love the show Gravity Falls.
Oh, yeah.
Roiland is also in that show as a character, a time-traveling dude.
Oh, is he?
London's his name.
Now I'm going to have that issue, too.
Yeah. It's a shame, isn't it, that, opinions on celebrities can change, isn't it, negatively, isn't it, just like that.
Oh, yeah, and he's also in Adventure Time.
Yeah, I believe he was a Lemon character, isn't he?
Lemon Graph.
Yeah, Lemon Graph, yeah. I know he was in it because he was in Lego Dimensions as a character. So, yeah.
I admit, I have heard some good impressions, but again, doing an impression and actually acting out that impression as a legit performance is two different things.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think it's going to work really without him. They should just end the show at this rate.
Again, they also don't have his writing anymore.
Exactly. So he's not going to write the episodes, is he?
Same.
I mean, I have no idea if they're going to, like, I don't know if he recorded any dialogue for his upcoming season before he, of course, got suspended, or maybe if they're going to, like, scrap his audio and writing and do it from scratch. I have no idea what we're going to do.
I don't care anymore because
Me neither. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done with Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I never cared to begin with. I was only mildly interested in the drama.
Well, that's probably for the best now, Patrick, because what's happened,
Well, if it's regarding audio, they might probably read up his lines.
That's possible, lucky nerd. Unless they, of course, decide to scrap it and redo the episodes from scratch with a new writer. Just never know, really.
I also only checked it out because I only occasionally check out Moist Critical videos because I'm not really super into much of the stuff he talks about, but I do enjoy watching him from time to time just because of his
Nice.
dry, deadpan tone. Just makes it hilarious what he's talking about sometimes because of just how straight and deadpan he says it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of why I grew to watching him more often, especially when he talked about Velma. He destroyed the wokesters in his live chat.
See, Black Eagleman. Yeah, in case you guys wondering, the stream's nearly over. Literally like 25 seconds. Goodness me.
Oh, yeah, Ozzy, do you know the YouTuber Pyro?
Yep, but I don't watch him.
Oh,
Never heard of him.
He's similar to Critical.
Oh, is he?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I'll probably look into him one day, Blaze. Yeah, see what I think. Wonder what will be there. But yeah, and
actually, I think the first exposure I had to Moist Critical was through that meme of him where he says, "Yeah, baby," you know that meme?
Oh, I see. Anyway, guys. So as you guys can see, we're up to 3 hours of stream. So that's the end of the stream. Wow, that was really fun, wasn't it? Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for tuning in to episode 108, guys, of the streams. It was really fun talking to you all, and yeah, I'll see you all next week for next stream. So yeah. So guys, this video, let's have episode 108. So drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to let me know in the comments what you guys thought of tonight's stream, and also please go subscribe to the special guest in the comments below. In the description, the links video, so please go subscribe to them. And let me know in the comments what you guys thought of tonight's stream as well. And also be sure to join Team Power and subscribe for this coming future. If you'd like to be a member, you can join using these links or your description, and we will see you all later. All right, see you guys. Take care. Bye bye. See ya.
Bye stream.
Yeah.